Hey folks, welcome back. Good morning to you all. Definitely hope you're enjoying your weekend and definitely your 7th day of rest, because I know I am. I slept super late this morning, which is why I'm starting just a few minutes late here. Apologies for that. I need to start setting an alarm clock or something, which goes against everything I stand for on the weekend. Just a couple last minute setup things here. And you can already tell I'm at the stable, guys. We're going to grab our horse and we're going to rock it out to Hestu today. That should be a lot of fun. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang. Alright, good to go. My words are working. Alright guys, so good morning everyone. I think I already said that. Yeah, just like the thumbnail suggests, guys, we're gonna get out to Hestu. Main reason is the inventory is feeling way too claustrophobic at this point in my game. I want to open up the inventory. I want to get ASAP some more weapon slottage here. So yeah, we definitely need to do that. And guys, we got the seeds. We have the technology. If you've been following along, I don't know if my window's blocking all this. But yeah, you've got about as many seeds as I do, maybe more, because people tend to go out and be a little bit more thorough than I am in a typical stream. So yeah, guys, we're going to take those seeds right on out to Hestu. We're going to punish Hestu for his insolence. He is the master of all buffoonery where all Korok seeds are concerned. So yeah, with that, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, guys, I always appreciate that. Oh, before I actually leave, if you want to play along, bingo, guys, so much fun. Thank you again, Dee Dee. A lot of people are having a lot of fun with this. So anyway, I really wasn't, like, savvy yesterday when we were doing the stream. Somebody called a bingo, but it was early in the stream. Like, we could have started a new game. I just wasn't... Yeah, so anyway, yeah, you can go back onto that bingo baker. You can, like, get a new card at that point and kind of start over. Or you can keep the same card and just clear it. But anyway, the link is in the description below. And here on this stream, sometimes devices will like cover up the description or the little block that says more. So you might have to temporarily close the chat window so you can see the description or wherever it says more. You'll be able to click on the link that way. Alright, with that. Hey Wanda, good morning. And with that, I'll go ahead and get ourselves out to the forest. Peace out, Home Scout. Hey, Mike B, good morning. So guys, I'm going to try it a little bit differently today. I'm going to leave the chat window open because I feel like doing it in spurts the way I have, I miss a lot, you know. That would have made more sense real time. So I'm going to try to split my focus a little bit. It's an experiment. I make no promises how it turns out, but it should be fun along the way. And it's Father's Day weekend, so I felt like doing more fun stuff anyway. We're going to go out on a hunt tomorrow. I just checked the Lionels are still red, but he is carrying a mighty Lionel bow now, which means that weapon system has progressed even further. So yeah, I wanna definitely go on another hunt ASAP. Let's see here. Wow, we got Wanda, Mike, Kathy, Jim Lewis, Mike B, Sunny family. What is going on, everyone? Good to see y'all this morning. Hey, Jules, welcome. Good to see you again. It's been a minute. Hope you're still enjoying the No Man's Sky. Keely, what's up? Alright guys, so right here at this fork in the road, and just to show you on the map kind of where we're at, what we're doing, I guess I should have started this way. But yeah, Metal Connections, guys, so I got this some time ago, and it's right off the Great Plateau, just to the northeast of that. Just kind of follow this river. Follow the river. Follow the river. And we're going to continue following the river, actually. So yeah, just to give you a little bit of landmarkers there on how to get there, so we can all start from the same place. Now, of course, I've already got my 5-star Speedster horse, Booyah, did that some time ago. So if you're interested in that, also in the description below, you will find a link for my playlist. And guys, I take you through all that. I show you how to get this awesome horse, amongst other like tons and tons of goodies. So I do hope you check that out. Alright guys, I do want to do some looting along the way. As per the usual, getting there is half the fun. So yeah, we're definitely going to take full advantage of goods along the way. We've got a croc seed right under the bridge. Ooh, and a octor rock. I see you. My boat inventory does not appear to be sorted, and that is a major problem. Oh, that's right, it's a pet attack power-up. Okay, wow. That really threw me for a loop there. I am not used to seeing that, not in this playthrough. Ah, TOTK, okay, got you, Jules. Sweet deal. Yep, it's funny. You know, I got that BotW bug pretty quick. It didn't take long at all. And it was odd. Last night I was just kind of sitting here, you know, reminiscing, and I had the urge to get back on the Great Sky Island. Start a new TOTK game. I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. You know, there's too much to do here in BotW, but yeah, you know, another playthrough on TOTK where I do things a little different, a little smarter along the way. That is definitely in order. Alright guys, so here this shrine, it is a quickie. I'll just go ahead and do it. It is on the way. Watch out for the flowers. I did not, because hate is a strong word, but I did not like this shrine quest whatsoever. I just kept stomping all over the flowers. And it's deceiving. Sometimes it looks like you're in the clear, but it still counts as a flower. And I don't know if bombs break her flowers, but I think if you detonate it high enough up, it won't break her flowers. But yeah, at the end of the day, if you continue stomping all over her flowers, she gets very angry, she turns into a red bull, like you're playing Toro, Toro! I'm not going to demonstrate that because it's no fun for anyone. But there are a couple of goodies here. One, the main one I'm going after, this big hardy radish. BHR. Loving that. Very hard to get to. Believe me, there were many flowers stomped on. Learning how to get that big hardy radish. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, he did not die. That's right. He's a two-hitter quitter. Alright, we should be good now. And there's a patch over here that got me frequently, because I'd always run right into this one way or the other, but I think the left side there's a little more clearance. Booyah, baby. Oh, I should still put my little comments in there, because I feel like that still needs to be said. Not only that, it helps me stay caught up to where I'm at on chat. The ominous music sets in, the drifting shrine upon us. Alright, there it is. Yeah, Jules, there's a lot of weird things, you know, going back and forth between the games. It's definitely an adjustment. Yeah, no kidding, guys. That flower lady, she's something else. You can actually fly into that. But that's kind of out of the way. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There be treasure, Captain. Not there. There it is. Oh man. See, this would be a great time for a recall. But where I'm from, we have no recall. If you don't want to wait for the recall. There are more than one ways to skin a cat. Did I say that right? There's more than one way to skin a cat. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Losing it. Opal, baby. Alright. That is selling power. So if you really want, you can use the bomb barrels there to blow up that wall. But a lot of people don't have a fire arrow or something or a way to light the bomb barrels, so I will show you a way around that. With regular bombs. Just make sure you're far enough away so you don't break your own ice block. Ask me how I know. Also, make sure there's no bomb barrels near you when you do this. Important safety tip. Brought to you by LevelUp Royal. Alright guys, to make sure we got all the shrines. To make sure we got all the chests, look at your map, make sure there's a little shrine or a chest, geez. My words are now broken. So folks, I definitely hope that helps you all out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, guys, I always appreciate that. And until the next time, happy hunting! I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was getting back to like confusing the words shrine and chest, which I do a lot. I also confuse the words scale and horn. I don't know why, don't know how, but it's been happening. So yes, look at the shrine word there. There's a treasure chest icon next to it, meaning you got out of the chests. Whew. Okay. Now we can play some BOTW. And just to kind of speed things up a little bit, I think she's going to yell at me anyway. I don't feel like going back through the maze. But the great thing is they make you quote-unquote start over, so it's just a quick way out. And I wanted that quick way out because there's some more goodies over here somewheres. Definitely multiple things to do here at this particular shrine. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for goodies. Oh, there's plenty of fishing to do here in the waters too, by the way. And I want that rush room. I need that rush room. We all need the rush rooms. A lot of suit upgrade requirements for that. In particular material. But what I really want to do is try to get that diamond. We need 55 of them mushrooms, like, ouch! Yeah, Keely, I was split on that decision. So, like, I wasn't sure which way to go after BOTW. I thought about going to Master Mode, but then I feel like that's too soon, you know? Because we just, you know, I don't know about a back-to-back BOTW run. I felt like that's what I should do, but I don't know. If there's enough interest in another TOTK play, maybe I'll do it that way. But that's definitely a ways down the road. I also want to remake all my other, well, not all of them, but I definitely want to remake Hogwarts. That was not my best work. Definitely. I learned my lesson trying to do things too late at night, just too tired, couldn't really focus. Had no idea what to say. Alright guys, so this bad boy nest, yes there's a chest in here, but there's also a phonics bow, and that is a long distance bow. And I don't know where it went. because I shot the archer who was wielding it. And it seems to have disappeared from existence. Unless I already picked it up. No. Oh, it's on top of the thing. Okay. Give me a minute, I'll get right. And just to see what we got. No bump. That is a bare bones, non-leveling bow. Good to know. But here is something that is definitely fun. Wasn't sure if I was going to one-hit him without the bone suit. Wanted to be on the safe side. So I tried something a little bit different today with my coffee. And that's what you hear stirring in the background, just in case you were wondering. I tried putting date syrup in it for sweetener. It has an unexpected aftertaste, but it's not half bad. And date sugar is supposed to be better for us. So anyway, right out here in the swamp, we're going to divert just a moment. We're going to kind of head back toward that tree just to show you where I wound up on the map here. There's a couple of Korok seeds, a couple of quickies, and we need our Korok... Uh-oh, that's danger in water. This is not okay. He must die. Not only that, we need these monster parts anyway. And y'all know me, I am an opportunist. But see, every time I take advantage of opportunity, things start going chaotic. So yeah, we definitely need those electric bat wings for suit upgrades. I want to get my climbing gear upgraded ASAP. And guys, that's coming real soon. I chose to break away from Hotno and come to Korok Forest first, because again, that inventory is just too tight. We need to loosen things up just a little bit. Where did my Korok seed go? I just saw him over here a second ago. He was glistening. See? This is why we need to punish Hestu. There you are. I see you. Okay, I see the chat window moving here, so I'll go get to this other Korok seed here real quick and I'll read into this a little bit. I'm a slow reader, always been a slow reader. And maybe that's why it's so hard for me to do this like real time. Because by the time I get somewhere with my horse, like I've overshot my landing thinking I could read something real quick. It does not work out that well. Alright, we got an apple. Where's the other one? Not seeing it. Oh, hiding. Wait a minute. Alright. It's not fun when you shoot the wrong apple. Alright, so that's pretty much it for Koroks. Now guys, I've already gotten the shrine, but there's a shrine here if you'd so desire. If you don't already have it. But again, I want to get back to that tree. Excuse me! And that is kind of right by that skull nest we just took out a second ago with the Lizzle. And don't worry about horse catching here, these horses are garbage. Alright guys, here is our third Korok seed for the area, and I just like to use a balloon. The balloons are kind of tough to stick sometimes. That time I got it first go. Good deal. That's what you get. Just wait till I get my hands on Hestu. Alright. I'm gonna get to this stable, then I'll start reading up here. I want to say there's like an obscure... There it is. Hardy radish. Quite a few hardy radishes here, guys. This is like hardy radish-topia in these woods and around these woods. And these are just the ones I know of. I should come back here with the Sheikah slates at some point and see what I miss. But yeah, just continue following the road here. That's the swamp behind us. And you'll run right into the stable. And of course another shrine coming up. Good old stable shrine. Booyah. And where is my travel gate? Just in time for the rain. Check this out. Hopefully by the time we come out this will be done, because I need to climb that tall pillar we just ran right past. Alright, what do we got going on here? What's cooking up in chat? Rocket shield on top of the hives in Queen Gibdo. So Jules, I tried that, but I never had luck getting up there. I don't know. It's a good thought. Because it'd be nice to, you know, be up and out of the way of things that are coming to try to kill you. Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, Jim. So, guys, that's another thing, too. And I've been talking about this. I've been talking about this a lot. The day Metroid Prime drops, everything else will cease to exist. I already told my family you might not hear from me for a while. I mean, not seriously, but yeah, it's going to be that type of party when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, guys. That's, again... You know, here I go buying consoles in anticipation of awesome video games, but yeah, that's going to have to happen. So no matter where I'm at in any given game or playthrough that I'm doing, you know, whether that be Master Mode or TOTK or even BOTW for that matter, we're going to take a break from that, and it's going to be all about Metroid Prime 4. I have been waiting decades for this game, so I apologize in advance, but that's going to have to happen on day one. So, whatever other game I'm in at that point will have to take a back seat. You know, I'm not saying I'm going to completely kill it, but there will be a long break from it, maybe a month or two. And then, it'll take a back seat to the MP4. Because again, I've been waiting decades. So, my only thing is, I hope I haven't hyped myself up too much for it. Because it's been a while. You know, getting back to going backwards in video game technologies, I hope they don't just basically make the same game from 2 decades ago. In other words, I don't want it to feel like a 2 decades old game. So I'm already setting myself up for a little bit of disappointment, because a couple of the sneak videos I've watched look very corridor, not open world by any means. It looks like maybe some of the world space has been expanded a little bit, so again, I just hope it doesn't feel like a 20-year-old game. And I'll get off my soapbox about that. But yeah, I don't know about 4K, Jim Lewis. I'd love to do it in 4K, but I would need I need a new computer basically to run that. So that's probably not going to happen unless MP4 gets super delayed. 2K is the best I can do right now for y'all. Which, honestly, 2K looks pretty doggone good. I opened up YouTube last night before I went to bed just to kind of see what the video quality was like. I was curious. So I opened it up on my TV in here, and I was like, wow, that looks a lot better than anything else I've ever pushed. It was clear. The colors were coming through. So yeah, hopefully that does Metroid Prime 4 enough justice. Alright, Keely, yeah, thanks for that. I'll definitely keep that in mind with the TOTK run right after this. I will find out for science. Awesome, Jules. Person after my own heart. I don't know, Sunny family. Not complaining about TOTK along the way. I don't know. I won't have Rivali's Gale. That'll be said, I'm sure. The stamp problem, that's in both games. But I got you. I'll try to tone it down a little. Hey, Silent Soliloquy. Good afternoon. It is afternoon, isn't it? So yeah, Jim Lewis, I remember I could rocket shield in there, but I was trying to land on a ledge or something up high, like the mushroom things. But I couldn't find a sticking point where Link had good stable footing. So I don't know, maybe I was just not going in the right little spots, but it would be nice if you could basically perch yourself up there like a shadow archer. Rain death from above. That's a good way to put it. Hey, Countess, welcome. Yep, definitely a great start to a weekend. A lot of BOTW action, so that's always a fun weekend. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and break away, get back into some gameplay here. Toodles. Alright guys, what is this? Shields with water, I think it was called. Funny, I never really use the ice blocks as shields, but you can. I think that's what they're trying to teach you here. I just always find other ways, other methods. I don't like to do what I'm told and how to do it. I can't say that's never gotten me in trouble in my life. Alright, wow, I actually got the headshot on that one. Moving up in the world. See, I mentioned like this new controller, it was going to be a little bit of a learning curve, getting used to the new motion, being, you know, more sensitive. And yeah, it's starting to work out. And I keep forgetting to check my settings to see if you can adjust that motion sensitivity. I think you can, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Probably don't even need to hit the ice shot with this bow, but I'm going to anyway because it's fun. Alright guys, you're going to want to be ready with your ice block rune. We gotta stop this thing dead in its tracks. Just like so. And make sure you leave yourself enough room to actually get in there. And then once you do, we got a hidden hidey hole. Oh, yeah, that can go. See, guys, when my inventory isn't sorted properly, it really confuses my brains. That's better. Alright. Not a bad burner weapon. We're still not getting bumps on nights. Uh-oh. Oh, nuts. This is problematic. I'm not going to make it back. The water current is just too much. So what I was supposed to do there was climb my shield from water. That I don't use as a shield from water. But, yeah, I was supposed to climb that, and then get to my other ice block. I just basically took the scenic route. And I'm pretty sure I just took a 1 heart penalty doing that. Aw, man. What am I doing? Third time's a charm? So yeah. I'm forgetting the steps here, clearly. I feel like I'm on the riverboat cruise at Disneyland. Intermission. I like that idea, Keely. Well, I make no promises. You know, a lot can happen between now and then. But, yeah, at the end of the day, you know, there needs to be remakes. In proper video quality, you know, in better order, especially with TOTK, because I just didn't know the game that well. But now that I've really ran through it thoroughly, I definitely got better ideas on route, ways to move forward, things I wished I had done earlier in the game for, you know, important reasons. So anyway, guys, we are here at the stable. Now, I don't have the map. And this tower is a bit out of the way. It's on the way to Zora's. So I'm not going to do that. Not right now. What I am going to do is feed this dog and do some things right here at the stable. I guess I'll do the apples thing. Hopefully he or she can figure it out this time. This is a good boy. An apple a day will keep the vet away. Look at him go. Alright, this one's kind of out of the way. Now put some stealth on. That's kind of why I hesitated here. I knew I needed to do something in this menu. But, yeah, put stealth on. Don't sprint. And, of course, the lightning right now is not ideal. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get ourselves storm safe here. But, yeah, this is definitely a chest that's a bit out of the way. So you really might need to follow the dog on this one. But I can usually just rune around and see it glowing. I think it's behind this tree up here. No. Uh-oh, I'm lost. Maybe I am going to follow the dog after all. Yeah, I thought it was this tree. Aha! I didn't go up high enough. Okay. I just let a beetle get away. I was just talking about that. Genius. Genius! Alright, so there it is. The dog chest. I'm already lost in here. And guys, just turn on your yellow rune. There are lootables in here for days. But of course, the main thing I'm really concerned about is my hardy radishes. And I'm sure you already saw that Korok seed there in the middle with the vines. We'll get him too. But yeah, guys, just mushrooms. There's Endura stuff in here. Just all sorts of goodies. And lots of beetles that I keep letting get away, as you just saw another one. That's really awesome. So, okay, I'm not going to sprint anymore. No more sprinting. Focus. Concentrate. Here go my stamps. I am out of stamps. Yeah, that's not going to happen, guys. Hardy Radish map, there's no way. I haven't even been to Gold Rush Mountain yet. There's Hardy Radishes and Zoras, just... There's more than 100 Hardy Radishes, and now that I'm aware of that, I guess I'm going to stop stamping all these Hardy Radishes and just maybe start stamping, like, locations where they're found and not every single one. So I'll have to go back, you know, and fix the map at some point and do that. It'll still be a Hardy Radish map, so to speak. Just not the way I wanted to do it. Which is a real shame, because they're so abundant in this game. That would have been really fun to have. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for now. These can go. That was many videos ago. As was that. Okay, that definitely puts some stamps back in the bank. Oh yeah, those were my Kakariko stamps. Those can definitely go. And the Hotno stamps. Oh, I didn't even stamp everything in Hotno. I didn't get the chest in the cabin. I'm slacking. Oh no, maybe I did. I deleted them all. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're back to where we should be. just so I never have to do that again. Hey Marigold, welcome. Good to see you again. Brian Austin, welcome. Yes, there is, Marigold. That big hearty radish will be mine. Or I should say, will be ours. And I believe there's a small one up there, too. It's a twofer situation. I got you, Brian Austin. Yep. I remember our prior conversation with you know, the different video games that were too advanced or whatever. Kind of makes me wonder how Hogwarts is going. Alright, yeah, so I'm just really rooting around again, mainly for the radishes, but I'm going to collect everything else while I'm here. And there's a big hardy radish. You know what, maybe I should just stamp the big hardy radishes. Because normally where there's a big hardy radish, there's little hardy radishes. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Now I'm going to have to go back around the map and figure out what was what. That'll be a lot of fun one day. I will not do that in a live stream. There will be complaining along the way about stamps. Alright, so yeah, that was another TOTK complaint I probably over-vocalized, was like the lack of exciting loot. I mean, it is what it is, you know, it's just part of the game. Where they lack in the loot, they do make up for in storyline. So maybe what I'll do when I redo the TOTK is I'll just kind of focus on the positives, you know, and I'll maybe let a lot of those cutscenes play out, because guys, they are so much fun to watch. That was one thing I kind of regretted not doing in my playthrough. I guess I was too worried about time or whatever. But, you know, that's a big part of TOTK. So yeah, I'll definitely do that differently as well. That's right. I hope that hurt a little. Thought there was more radish activity here. Ah, mushrooms. Yep, Endura stuff. You guys already know the value of the Endura stuff. Oh, there's another big? Oh, there's 3 of them in this forest. I must have forgotten that. And if you're in need of more nightshades, they're here also. The bad thing is, once you start getting over this direction, you start getting into some enemy trouble. So it's not this leisurely looting anymore. But yeah, the nightshades, that's definitely an ingredient for suit upgrade stuff, if you're in need. Oh, he saw me? Jeepers. Where's my burner weapon? Wow, 3 swats with a night sword. Not bad. Harassing the locals, not cool. Oh, wait, I gotta wait for that. Yeah, okay. That's garbage. Whoops. Nobody wants a low-level meal. Alright. Yeah, I'm missing all sorts of beetle and insect opportunities. That's okay. And look at all the radishes. Love this forest. One of my favorite looting spots in the game. And there are many, but this is definitely on that short list. Or a long list, I should say. I might have missed, you know, a couple of mushrooms or something, but I'm going to go ahead and move along. I got the bulk of what I wanted. And there's really not much else to the stable here other than Beetle. Of course, if you're in need of arrows... Oh, no, there is something else here that's super important. Talk to Beetle here. Do not give Beetle a beetle. Biggest scam in Hyrule. But what we do want is this ASAP. Because, guys, these are tough to come by later game, and you're going to need these for super suit upgrades. So start buying them now, because it takes a few days for those to spawn back into his inventory. So, you know what, I probably don't need to buy arrows anymore. Not at this point. So yeah, just, you know, keep coming back here periodically to check on these. He's got another location where he sells these also up in Hila, but we're not up there yet. So this is our buying spot right now for these smotherwing butterflies. Alright, and there's a little side quest down here. Now you can actually talk to an NPC and get an official side quest. He's standing right there. Yeah, maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. But basically, there's another sunken chest here with another knight's weapon. And now this is a leveling chest. So when we start getting royal weapon drops, that'll become a royal weapon, I believe. Don't quote me on that because it's been a really long time, but I want to say I came back here in one of my playthroughs and found a bumped weapon in here. Actually, we shouldn't even need an ice block. That is close enough. So that's definitely an early game loot chest. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave that chested. This will satisfy the quest giver, just looking in the chest. Oh, wait a minute. No, it just updates it. Nuts. I do have to clear it. Okay, so I think maybe I'm remembering that wrong. That might not be a leveling weapon. Alright, Riverbed Reward. I'm not going to bother stamping that, but I will continue to show map overviews. Actually, yes, I do need to continue stamping, don't I? Even though we don't have the map, it's still, you know, relatively easy to figure out where you're at, based on the contours. Especially knowing there's a river here. Alright, we're not done stamping yet. I believe there's more goodies here. And it's not raining. Hurry up. Come on, Link, get up there. Get up there. Shiny things. I'm trying to read chat while I'm climbing this. I feel like I'm about to break something. Hold on. Oh man, I need to cook up some more green, I guess. Some lower. That's a shame. Treasure chest, booyah. And this is not Master Mode. I just had a flashback to Master Mode and taking out a balloon enemy. There are some other goodies right around here, though. But wow, that opens up a whole nother area for looting. I'm going to come back and do that at another time. Because there's quite a lot to that. But yeah, guys, wow, like, right along the river here, just tons of fun stuff. I do believe there's something right under the bridge here that's important, like a Korok seed. It's important. Since we're going to the Korok Forest, we need these. Ugh. That's what you get. And isn't there a sunken chest here? Maybe not. I might be remembering that wrong. Or it's another bridge like this. Yeah, it's another bridge. I hear that bobkin up there going bonkers. Alright guys, for now, let's just get back to our stable, and we're going to get back on horseback and continue making our way toward the forest. But before I actually leave the immediate area, I'm going to go get some more goodies that are right here by... Where's my horse? Right here by the stable. Right here on this little hilltop, as somebody mentioned just a second ago. Some free lootables. There's a couple radishes and a big hardy radish, if I'm not mistaken. Not only that, we need a picture of a bloopy, guys. Since we're going to the Korok Forest, this is a really fun side quest we can do really easily for a lot of gold. There's actually a couple of side quests we can do along the way. We need a freezing rod, and we can get that from a wizard robe, or whatever their names are. The Dancing Idiots. So yeah, definitely take a moment, get your picture here. Free rupees. Free is always awesome. And that should satisfy the quest giver. As long as the Sheikah Slate accepts it, you should be good to go. And if you want some rupees out of the deal... I only have one spear. It's a bone spear. That's not ideal. I'm going to take one more just in case. Yeah. I don't want him to complain and say he can't see it or something or other. You gotta smack him 4 times, guys, and you'll get your rupees. Lots of rupees. That was kind of a light load. A lot of times I get, you know, purple, more reds for sure. But hey, rupees are rupees. So yeah, I definitely like this little hilltop here. Very condensed. Fun stuffs. Alright, back on the horse. And there's some other stuff around there. Maybe a Korok seed. Yeah, there's like a ring of rocks around here. I remember having to do some combat in order to access that, which is fine with me. Because it's fun. Oh, that's right, bone suit. Jeepers. Just one? I thought there were 2 horseback riders here. Alright, and here is our Korok seed. Yeah, there was another horseback rider. Great. Here I go, unprepared again. Oh, wait a minute. Something I keep forgetting to show you guys with these horseback riders. So much fun. Come to Papa. Oh, he's got a... What is that, a dragon bone bow? Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. I can't tell. Boo! Oh, there's 3 horseback riders. Yikes! There's 4 horseback riders. They're coming out of the woodwork. They're in the trees. Uh-oh. Yikes! Ouch. Now what's he wielding? Garbage. Fun with Bobkins, Act 1. Alright. Of course, I could have taken that fight a lot more seriously, but sometimes, you know, tangents, shiny rocks. Did I even get that Korok seed? I can't remember. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. Moving on from here, guys. Get back kind of on our path, because you can get lost here if you're not staying on the road. So yeah, this is the road we need. This is the one that leads right from the stable, which is right over there. Hopefully you can see that horse head sticking up. Oh, we got another Bobkin. Hello! Arrows, baby. Alright, maybe I can read a little bit of chat now. Jeepers. Yeah, that's a good thought, Keely. Maybe just doing the radishes and enduras. But, you know, I don't think I'll have enough stamps anyway, because I've already got like 60 or something radishes stamped. So maybe if I find an area that doesn't have a big hardy radish, I'll still put a stamp there. Speaking of radishes. Kind of forgot about the bears. Yeah, I'll figure something out as we go, and as I keep running out of stamps, I'll have to adjust that a few more times, I'm sure. The stamps, the stamps! Oh yeah, you might find beetles, lizards, etc. in this area. Not to mention Korok seed. Sometimes you might even see frogs in this water, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Jim, I definitely need bananas. I cooked them all. Again. The bananas. One of these days. We'll get a proper banana raid going. So many shiny rocks. So little time. Alright, definitely a nice little loot spot there. Just to show you now, we're getting a good ways northeast of the stable here. And Papa needs a coffee refill. So there might be a break here. Ooh, yeah, we're almost an hour in. It's break time. But first... shiny rocks! Ooh, look at that. Topaz. Hot dog. Out of a regular node? Like, what? I just angered the Wizro. The dancing idiot. There are many here. There you are. I see you. Uh-oh. I might have missed my shot here. Nope, we're good. Beware the fire. Beware the fire. Okay, I think there was a chest here. No, no chest in this one. Alright guys, yeah, I need to take that break. So I'll go ahead and show you whatever Link is going to do while I'm away, staring at the fire out the whole time. Maybe if he looks at it really hard, something awesome will happen. Like Bobkins will spawn in and kill me. I shall return. I heard activity while I was getting my coffee out of the microwave. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dead. How many fairies have I lost? But the bone suit, guys, it's a beautiful thing. That is awesome. I half expected to come back to a catastrophe there. Yeah, Joel's good old beetle. Complaining. I always, pass through that dialogue as quickly as I can, but yeah, he does a lot of complaining there. He's a talker. Oh no, Jim Lewis. I said shiny rocks today, not on your card. Boo! So I play with my volume pretty low on the TV. I don't always hear everything. That's how I get caught off guard so often. Unless I'm like super close to it and it's getting louder. But things in a distance, yeah, I don't always hear them coming. And the reason I keep my volume low on the TV is because it kind of creates a feedback. It starts getting echoey and, it can even start humming and things of that nature. So yeah, you'll see me get caught off guard a lot by enemies that, I otherwise would have been able to hear. That's a good way to put it, Keely, between the two games. They're different, but same. Yeah, Wanda, good call on Trot. I know I've got more than 3 raw gourmet meat at this point. And there's some rupee income right there. When I go to do Gold Rush Mountain, I'll be getting rid of whatever I've got. Past a couple of days, yeah, there will be rupees coming. Cha-ching! Yeah, Marigold, so it's funny, a lot of times, with the bingo, it's going to be related to the enemies I'm going to come across. So no dancing idiots yesterday that I remember. Yep, Sleepy Hollow, Brad. Hey, welcome, by the way. Good old Sleepy Hollow. Yeah. That is interesting, Brad. Oh, I read the comments backwards there. Sorry, that was Jim Lewis. Interesting the way the stall spear goes right through Link. Yeah, I was noticing that, like, I should be getting skewered. It's like the weapon does not exist. It is just a figment of our imaginations. Okay, got you, Brad. Yep, have happy shopping there. Appreciate you stopping in to say hey, though. No Gold Rush Mountain yet. That's to come. Believe me, I'm ready. I want my moblin clubs and everything else Gold Rush Mountain is so abundant in. Not that I know of, Sonny. I've sat here eating lunch, just random activities while I let the game run. They never aggroed. Unless a bat or something came in. Like a choo-choo or, well, choo-choos. I don't remember now. I think those do it too, but I think bats for sure will give you away, and then they'll start just going bonkers and attacking you. Oh, that's a good thought, Sunny Family. You can coax me to say the right word. Interesting. Oh man, I hope he's not holding a metal weapon. This is about to cost me a fairy because I already know I can't put my coffee down fast enough to deal with this. Pow! Oh, it didn't cost me a fairy. Okay. Well, no more Bobkin trouble at least. Did I just hear something else? No. Oh, yes I did. See, if they're close enough I can actually hear them faintly. I barely heard those. Ouch. Alright. Everybody, take 10. So yeah, Jules, thank you. Or Jim, excuse me. Again, I'm reading. I need to fix my eyes here. Jim Lewis, thank you for saying that. I have tried earbuds and stuff. I don't know. I had trouble adjusting to that. You know, it's been a while. Maybe I can give it another go. I've tried earbuds, I've tried pods, and I've tried the head thing. So the head things give me headaches. I have yet to find a good one. After about 45 minutes or so, I got to take them off. And then earbuds, kind of the same thing. There's a limit there somewhere. So I thought about bouncing back and forth between earbuds and headphones. Like when this starts hurting, I could put the buds in and vice versa. I don't know, more to come on that, but I've gotten so used to playing with no volume, like, it really doesn't bother me anymore unless somebody mentions something about, like, why can't I hear something? Ah, gotcha, Countess. I'm glad you're enjoying the bingo. Yeah, Dee definitely put together a good list for that. Maddie, hey, welcome. Oh, Termina. Okay, gotcha. Don't ask why. I make no judgments. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get back out of the way, get back into some more gameplay here. Break time is over. Yeah, Jim Lewis, thanks again for mentioning that. I started with that, but every time I moved it was like, and I fidget a lot, so yeah, I've really been through the ringer on this audio. I don't know, maybe one day I'll get more sophisticated and find better ways, but definitely appreciate the ideas. And, you know, I might have just needed a better professional grade deal, you know, that wouldn't have all that extra noise in there. And another person reached out and said that I can actually download software that, like, filters the audio. So anything non-human voice, it deletes it. But in order to do that, I would have to have, like, a separate system running for microphone. That would only basically be getting my voice. So yeah, again, just someday I need to get more sophisticated. Me and technology, it's good times. Alright, folks. Let's do this thing. See you later, alligator. Uh-oh. Well, I almost pushed the wrong buttons there. That would have been not awesome. Alright, so yeah, good old Sleepy Hollow. Now, I don't have the map, but you see I'm in this little nook with the border lines here, and I'm still right by the river, by the way. The river is just to my west. So that should give you a decent map reference of about where I wound up here. And guys, there's a lot of stuff here. All these little Sleepy Hollows. I don't know what the game officially calls those, but in my mind they are Sleepy Hollows, because they're all dead, they're all hollowed out, gigantic tree stumps. But inside each one of those, there's some kind of goodie. There's usually going to be a dancing idiot, but there's also going to be, you know, treasure chests in a lot of those, the weapons that they're holding, and again, getting back to the Korok Forest and, you know, side quests to do in the Korok Forest for some easy, quick loot and rupees. We have our picture of our Bloopy, but we also need an ice rod or a freezing rod. And it can be either one. It can be just the regular ice rod, I think is what the game calls that, or it can be the blizzard rod. And right now I'm looking around for another Koroxy. There it is. Just climb to the top of this little mountain here. You'll eventually see this. And there's the Lord of the Mountain in all its glory, lighting back up halfway across Hyrule. Can I punish you? We're gonna try. He was not worth my effort. So speaking of dancing idiots and freezing rods, this is definitely one of those. Go ahead and get you a good old fire arrow. Alright, and we definitely need to take that. So yes, I'm going to sacrifice some oh, I don't need to. But if you need to, yes, definitely sacrifice some inventory for that. You can dump it as soon as you get there and get your rupees, but for now we definitely want to bring that. Speaking of treasure chests and fun stuff, I almost detonated that. It was close. That would have bounced back and hit me right in the nugget. Another Sleepy Hollow over here. But nothing really in that one that I want, anyway. There is something in this one that I want, but first things first, guys, I want to get this shrine activated. I'm not going to do it yet. This is a minor, or a medium? What's the word they use for that? Modest? Modest test of strength, I think. That's a big guardian enemy. Now, of course, we can kill that now with the bone system, but I don't, once again, I don't have the inventory, so I'm going to come back and do this on the back end after we clear up some space in our inventory. And not only that, we're going to buy a bunch more inventory from Hestu, which is why we're all here. So yes, you definitely need... Ah! I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Can't concentrate. Focus. Yikes! Wrong button. I don't know why I didn't just fly away. Fly away! Fly away! Well, if anybody blows himself up with bombs on their bingo cards, I just hooked y'all up. Alright, more goodies here. Of course we got a Korok seed hiding on top of this tree. It'd be awesome if it stopped raining right now. It's like the game knows when I need to climb. It's been a common theme lately. And if you hear a candy wrapper crinkling in the background, that is a figment of your imagination. But I like the cookie. Alright, so that is that one. And there's probably more like to do here. I'm mainly focused in right now on the freezing rod and the Korok seeds, all things Korok Forest related. So I'm going to get the quick stuff like the Korok seeds. And this is not one of those, but there's a chest here. I really don't feel like using an ice arrow for that. Like he's not worth my ice arrow. Because he's a dancing idiot. Yeah, he's holding quite a doozy of a weapon, so be aware of that. There should be another hollow here somewhere with a Korok seed. Might have went the wrong way. This might be the droid I'm looking for. Not to mention, guys, gemstones. Right over there. And thank you for not going all over the place. So one thing I don't like to use bombs for is because it really tends to spread these things out. Rolling down mountains, you know, etc. Underwater. Wait, this ain't it either. I'm all twisted. Hold on a second. Okay, it's not that way. Maybe it's out further. Oh, there's a stone talus over there too, BT dubs. Okay, there's my Sleepy Hollow. In and out, in and out. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's another goodie here. Wait a minute. I might need to deal with this guy. This is gonna smart now, watch. He's about to light me up! Yikes! I think there's a chest under here. Maybe I'm remembering this one wrong. Did I do all that for nothing? I did all that for nothing. Okay, well now we know. Ooh, rushroom. Shiny! Hey, Seven, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Jim Lewis, they did that, like, opposite. Like, the fire things are usually entangled and entwined with the ice things, and ice things are usually tangled and entwined with the fire things. Like, I definitely noticed that in the biomes. I'm actually really glad you brought that up. Just one of my little lure observations. Like, if you want fire arrows, you gotta go to the snow biome. If you want ice arrows, you gotta go to the hot biomes. Like, that whole opposites thing, it's pretty cool. Okay, guys, lots of shiny rocks here in Sleepy Hollow. Again, I'm just trying to get, like, Korok seeds mainly. Definitely another one in here. I want to say there's, like, bats at night. Electric bats, so be aware of those. That's a lot of fun. Punish the Korok for his insolence. Oh, so it's not just me, Wanda. Good to know. So you're getting rained out on your climbs, too. Interesting. Maybe they, like, upped the rain rates for areas where, like, there's climbing to do. Intentionally. Because that's fun for everyone. Ooh, this guy might have bomb arrows, so I might kill that Bobkin real quick. There's another balloon hiding down here. Very tough to see. Right there in the crack of the logs. It's kind of like a Hail Mary. Shooting in the dark. 99! 99 seeds! Wow, we're going to have over 100 by the time we get there. That is awesome. Squeeze me. So I might as well demonstrate this since I'm probably not going to hold on to it long. If you're out of ice arrows, it's another great way to freeze enemies. Very convenient. Yep, bomb arrows. See, I am completely out of bomb arrows. He did not have any bomb arrows. Okay, I thought they all did here. So anyway, down by the water, there should be another Korok seed under the bridge. And then we're going to kind of start working our way back up. Actually, I'm just going to end over here and warp back to Shrine, get back to our horse. But, there might even be another Bobkin around here walking around. Strutting. The Bobkin strut. Ooh, that could be a meme. The Bobkin strut. Ah, nuts. Oh, there it is. That's right. Long distance bow. Alright, continuing on upriver. Actually, since we're here, this is that treasure chest I was thinking about earlier. Definitely had the wrong bridge. There's actually quite a lot in this river. Follow the river. Follow the river. Isn't that Justin Timberlake? Or Bieber, or one of those pop singers from back in the day? Look at this. Getting all the shiny rocks, and I said I was only here for what? Korok seeds. It cannot be helped. Wow. I want to give up nothing. Was that No, it was a bare bones. Still not getting bumps on Knight's weapons. Noted. I mean, I really haven't done any killing yet, so I guess I shouldn't expect that anytime soon. After the next big hunt, though, we should start seeing some silver bobkins and some bumps on Knight's weapons. Especially now that I'm seeing, like, my Lionels are about to turn over into blues. Because normally when I see that the red Lionels are carrying the mighty Lionel bow, yeah, guys, progression is right around the corner. Oh, maybe there's my bobkin with bomb arrows. Oh, I actually got that headshot. Nope, just regular arrows. Okay, better than no arrows. Oh, wait a minute. What do you got? I did not get the headshot. No arrows! Uh-oh, what's going on here? Chaos is ensuing. I'm unprepared. No arrows, not interested. And I think this is like full of bats. There's a bat in my belfry. Wait, did I stamp that already? Jeepers. No. Ouch. I should probably eat something, huh? I don't have time for this. Get in my way. Hestu deserves punishment ASAP. Okay, and while we're here, I mean, it's only because I'm in the area. There are some more shiny rocks. But again, it's only because I'm in the area. It's for science. It's always for science. Now, what is trying to pelt me right now? The unseen Octorok. Countess, I hear a rustle. It is definitely your imagination. Yeah, Jules, I miss Tolan. Where's Tolan? It would have been cool if they gave us a way to, like... I used the shock arrows because that was more fun. If they gave us a way to, like, aim Rivali's Gale, you could aim it, you know, like, up for the updraft, or you could also aim it forward. Then it would be like everything I wished it would be and so much more. Shield guard up. A. That's probably really not helping you with the map. Apologies. I'll back that out a little ways. Just kind of showing the general direction which I went. Just to help you navigate that route a little bit better. And then you have shiny things. And Hey, gimme, 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 gimme! There you go. That was a fun little loot spot in Master Mode. I think there was a Mighty Lionel Bow or a Savage Lionel Bow. Can't really remember. Kind of like being able to sucker punch them. Pretty sure there's a chest under here. I don't know. So here's one of my not-so-favorite Korok seeds. This one is a doozy. You probably need at least 2 ice blocks here to make sure the rock makes it across. And I like to get a running start. It helps me to aim better. Doesn't always work out, as you just saw, but... like, I do know at least the rock gets going the right direction there. Here goes all my rocks. Whoops, I misshot that one. Oh, that worked out! Sweet deal. Yeah, same thing, Seven. One of my favorite looting areas. I love Sleepy Hollow. It's one of those spots that just kind of makes me want to come back. It's so much fun. Ooh, there's a Guardian. So tempting. So tempting! But yeah, I'm gonna cease and desist for now. It's not hunt mode time. Oh, a Blood Moon! I haven't even killed anything! Okay, maybe I've killed a little, but I did not anticipate a Blood Moon this quickly. Wowzers. I've been killing mostly, like, bodkins and small stuff. Maybe a Talus or two. Yeah, definitely unexpected since my last Blood Moon. I tried to get a quick screenshot there, did not work out.
The Blood Moon rises once again.
Haha, Countess. You think the game is based in Britain because of the rain. I like it. Not only that, they have accents. I mean, maybe there's something to that. You gotta leave. Okay, yep. Hey, thanks for stopping in, though. It was fun having you. There's that good old Monster Hunter again. I still haven't gotten on that one. But yeah, Ken says, if I didn't miss you, thanks and have an awesome weekend. See you later. Alright guys, and I'm just going to keep putting these in there just to help me stay caught up on where I'm at with chat. That saves a lot of time, me going back through the entire list. And then saying hello to people twice, and 3 times, and 4 times. He's got nothing I really want. Yeah, let's just get back to our horse for now. A horse, of course. Wait a minute, where did my... How'd that happen? Oh, and at night, sometimes you'll get some ice bats flying around here too, up here in these mountains. They seem to be kind of random, but oftentimes over here by this hollow, yep, there's some right over here that seem to be regulars. Regular spawners. Yep, we need them ice wings. That is for suit upgrades. Very important. Uh-oh. Yep, saw that coming a mile away. Honestly, that should also count as blowing myself up with bombs, because a bomb was used, and I blew myself up. In a manner of speaking. Ooh, shiny thing. Will I make that in time? Maybe if I get the horse quick enough. We're gonna go for it. Start placing wagers now as to whether or not I'm actually gonna make that. I don't know if I'll get even faster if I put the stealth suit on for nighttime speed up. I'll try it. I don't really think so. I think high is high, and that's about as best as you can do. Oh, that one's like tucked away in a nook or something. That'll be interesting. Oh yeah, we just had a blood moon. That's why he's back. It's a horse, of course. Alright, I got 3 minutes. 5 a.m. That sucker's gonna despawn. I think I can make it. But I cannot get any shiny rocks on the way. We have to go to the main shiny rock. The one that's got the beam going up into the... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where did it go? Which way did he go, George? You know what? Since I already, like, ate my meal, I'm going there. Just out of principle. No shiny rocks. I know I need the bat wings, but no. Not right now. This is more important. Because, guys, those star fragments, you need them for super suit upgrades if you want to upgrade certain super suits. I normally don't. I much prefer to sell those off and get the rupees out of the deal. Because they sell for a gold rupee. 300 smackaroos. Yeah, I have a bad feeling that just spawned. I noticed that's been happening now. I don't remember that happening so frequently back in the day. But, you know, my memory isn't the best, so maybe this has always been a thing. But, yeah. Not cool either way. Yeah. That was bunk. It might have been, like, it might not have been happy with the way it was sitting on the ground and it just took care of itself. Well, that's why I put the hard save down. Just in case I didn't pan out, I didn't want to trash the meal for no reason. Ah, good to know, Jim Lewis. Patricia Somerset. I did not know the voice actors' names. That's really cool. Maybe if I don't move my screen. Whoa! It's getting real. Ah! Who did that? Normally I would go make them pay for their insolence. But no, I want my star fragment if it's even possible to get it. So maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Looking away. Maybe that's a thing. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm losing the horse. They're so hard to control at gallop. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's still there. We have a shot here. Ah. Really? Wow, that almost just killed me. You know, let me eat some of this garbage I keep carrying around. Getting worked over by bats. At least you guys know it's really me playing right now. Now it looks like this thing might actually fall off this cliff. So I need to be down here to catch it. Yep. Come to Papa. Nice! Now I'm saving that game. So yeah, general rule of thumb, when you see a star fragment, put a hard save down. Just in case it despawns or anything goes haywire. Kind of convenient that we're already up here because, you know, there's stuff to do here. Korok seeds, etc. But wow, we haven't even made it to Korok Forest yet. Maybe I should just do this on... Yeah, we're gonna do this on the way to Zora Tower. Oh man, these freaking bats. I'm gonna have to deal with them. Wow, Thunder got himself really nestled in there good. I was kind of worried I wouldn't get him down. Lightning and the thunder. Okay, so this is where I would have wound up, you know, how to just cross the bridge and continued on my merry way to the Korok Forest. So I'm going to get back on the bridge and kind of get ourselves turned around. There's a couple of things to do here. And in Master Mode, this is a nice little loot spot. You've got a mighty Lionel bow here, being held by a Lizzle. I think. It's some kind of good bow. And before I actually get into this, guys, I'm going to have to take a quick moment, go water the horses. The Wolfman, hey, hello! Gotcha, Jim Lewis. Ah, she's faking it. Gotta fake it to make it, I guess. She does a good job. Yeah, clip that, Keely. No kidding. Alright. Folks, I will be right back. Rock and roll. Funny what you think about when you're watering the horses. I totally should have gotten that Korok seed that, you know, was right by that tree. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to get to the Korok Forest, and I'm going to be 1 or 2 seeds shy of getting, like, another thing unlocked. And then I'm going to remember those 2 Korok seeds I could have gotten, that I should have gotten, that I didn't gotten. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to have to circle back around and go get those. But anyway, this is how I play my games. I will once again get out of the way. Peace out, Home Scout. Alright. Once again with the double bricks here to get this rock across. And it helps if you can get those ice blocks like super close together. There's less of a chance that the rock will get hung up in between, you know, like where the crack is. Not always, but it does seem to be a little more helpful that way. So yeah, we got that, and I want to say there's something like under the bridge, but I can't remember what. Maybe a Korok seed? Who did that? My poor horse. Is there nothing under here? Why do I think there's something under here? See, my spidey senses are tingling. Come on, buddy. Figure it out. Yeah, you can stay right here. Probably Yiga? No real ideas there. This is me multitasking, drinking coffee while I'm operating my link. It's an acquired skill. There may have been hot coffee spillage in the past. Luckily, my lap caught the brunt of it and saved my couch. Good stuff. Alright, so yeah, shield surfing. And I think this is why there's shields for sale, just in case you got to the side quest and didn't have a shield. Because the game didn't give you 10,000 shields by this point. Not my favorite mechanic in the game. But I am getting better. It only took about 4,000 hours to learn how to shield surf. Probably not exaggerating. I avoided this like the plague in my first playthrough. I only used it when absolutely critical to get something like this done. Okay, and there's one more right here. So it's a twofer type of party. Back to the hotel. Or the horse in this case. I just realized I have no more green hearts left. I don't remember how I lost all my green hearts. Could have been a number of ways. Lightning comes to mind. Lots more goodies in the river here too, right by the stable. This little lake, yeah, it's a little bit of a hit point. We're gonna do some of that right now. Good old woodland stable. First things first. Yeah, quite a lot of treasure in this river here. Whoops. Wow, talk about anticipating. So that's what your view would look like if you weren't picking up a treasure chest. We need to work our way across to that skull. I thought there was another chest underwater over here. Am I missing something? Or maybe a floating chest? Could have sworn there were 3. And then there were 2. Wait, what was that? I was reading chat, not the... Multitasking! Oh, a knight's bow. What am I using for a burner weapon right now? Yeah, that thing's had it. Perfect timing. Yeah, I hear you, Marigold. That shield surfing, talk about a difficult mechanic. Like, there had to be a better way to do that. It feels like you need 20 fingers to make that work. Cha-ching! Oh, that's not cha-ching yet. Stand by. Whoops. I'll just put one chest here, save the stamps. Oh, there's no rupees in here. What? Well, nobody wants whatever that is. A shocking rod. A thunderstorm rod. That's what I said. And just to make sure I'm being thorough here, I'm going to go down the river just a little ways. Maybe far enough to get them balloons and call it good enough. If I don't see anything else floating or sunken, we're going to get into this stable a little bit. And guys, speaking of like star fragments, it's kind of funny. I just got one. We're about to get another one on a little side quest here. Super easy to do as long as you got the Octorok balloons. So if you don't have the Octorok balloons, just go up and down this river here. As you've seen so far, several Octoroks will try to pelt Link upside the head there. You can get your Octorok balloons that way. But I find 2 do the job. And sometimes they pop, so try to farm more than 2. But yeah, make sure it's daytime so this little girl is awake, and she's going to want to see these barrels fly, so don't break them, like I did on my first playthrough. We need the barrels. Balloon flight. Oh yeah, 2 balloons. I want to make sure it gets it the first time. And right on the side of a barrel here, as long as they both connect, this barrel is gone. Sometimes you can get away with 1 balloon, but that doesn't always work out. So I just found, 2 saved a lot of time and frustrations, and watching the 1 balloon method not work out. But that's it, guys. Star fragment, bye-bye. So I should have 2 now. Am I blind? Oh, wow, it's over by the fish? Okay. So yeah, guys, 300 rupees a piece. Not a bad deal, yo-yo. Lots of goodies here at the stable. One of my favorite stables in the game, if I'm being honest. Rito Village also comes to mind for all the bundles of wood that are over there. You got wood for days at Rito Village stable. So yeah, guys, this shrine is a doozy. This one gets a lot of people stuck. I was stuck on this shrine. And I still don't hit it first time every time. Like, I've played it enough. I should just be able to walk in here and do it like it's free. No, nope, Tempered power. Those words are the bane of our existence. That's what this shrine should have been called. The Shrine of the Bane of Thy Existence. So anyway, there's a free sledgehammer in here. Now, I don't necessarily need that right now. I'm going to trash the one I've been using. Now, you don't have to use a sledge, guys. They all work the same. Any two-handed weapon is going to do the exact same job here. So you can use two-handed weapons, which they recommend the sledgehammer, but it doesn't matter. Again, any two-handed weapon will give it the same amount of power. The one-handed weapons, those are a set of their own. That's a different level of power. And then the spears, which I don't even have any right now, that's, again, its own level of power. So I'm just going to use the sledge because it's available. And I can't remember how many swats now because it's been so long since I've done this shrine. A year. I want to say 4 swats? No. It takes more than that. Maybe 5 to 6 swats. Okay, so if that happens... No harm, no foul. You get another orb, just simply toss a bomb out there. Oh, it's about to break. Good. Now that does double damage on breakage swing, so I don't know if that just counted. Let's find out. No. I always wondered that. Like, does double damage apply to stasis objects? Because, you know, when you're doing a Lionel, you need to know that. And I could never really nail that down, but I think that just answered that. Alright, let's try this. Hopefully for the last time. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be 6 swats here. I might not even get the swats and I waited too long. Nope. 5 swats did it. Okay. So yeah, that really answered that question on that double damage swing for where stasis is concerned. Alright, I can check that off my experiment list forever. I think like... Oops. I think like 3 or 4 swings is enough here. So yeah, save the weapon. I actually did that in 3 swings. And the guys, we're not yet done. And I know this one is super frustrating. This is the puzzle that's going to make you want to rip your hair out from the follicles. Like... Whoever designed this puzzle, I do not owe them a beverage. So anyway, I'm going to show you the way I do this. You know, there's a little trick to this, and hopefully you guys can see this good. Link's feet need to be dead center of this little runway strip of tiles. Dead center, but like slightly 1 or 2 pixels to the right of dead center. So just a hair closer to the right side of that than the left. And that might even be a little too much, but I'm going to try it anyway. And then guys, it's 5 swings with a 2-handed weapon. Then I'm going to have to bounce over to a one-handed weapon and do it 1 more time. So you got to be quick to do this. Because, you know, that stasis runs out, so that clock is ticking. So I'm just going to give it 5 swats here. And you'll have to back out. And again, just, you know, get over there as quickly as possible. Get that one-handed swinging weapon out. Hit it 1 time. That's the right amount of power. The question is, did you aim right? And again, that's where that comes into play with that hole slightly to the right of center on that tile. So guys, I genuinely hope that helps you all out, because I know this one can be a real doozy. And I'm actually surprised I hit that first go. But here is the eye on the prize. Right here, guys. Giant Ancient Core, super critical later on for the Guardian Supersuit. Or what I call the Guardian System. So yeah, definitely worth your time to at least try to get that bad boy. Oh wow, you already know I'm taking that. So next time I see a Tone Talus, Tony Stark. Next time I see a Stone Talus, I still don't feel like I said that right. That is definitely going to be my weapon of choice, because thanks to Brad6360, I now remember that is 4 times the damage output against a regular Stone Talus. Not Luminous. Does not work on a Luminous. But yeah, Stone Talus are as good as dead with that sledgehammer. And you can eat an attack power meal on top of that? Yeah. He'll be dead very quickly. Maybe even 2 hit. I don't know, now I kind of want to go play with a Talus and go find that out. So folks, I genuinely hope that helps you all out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, I always appreciate that. And until the next time, happy hunting. Okay, wow, I was in the zone there. True that, Keely. I basically just traded 2 balloons for a gold star, aka gold rupee. Not a bad deal, Yo-Yo. Yeah, the golfing shrine. Yeah. It's the nightmare shrine. It's the gray hairs shrine. It's the many things shrine. Yeah, true that, Kathy. Like, you need the spirit orb. You need it! Yeah, Marigold, it's a tough one. You have to play with that. It has a little bit to do, too, with, like, where Link is standing relative to how far away it is from him, like, in front of him. You kind of have to be out at arm's length a little bit. Four! Sometimes I'll say that when I'm sneak striking a Bobkin, because Link always kind of does like a golf club swing, and it cracks me up every time. I think of Happy Gilmore, so like I can't help it. Sunny Family, I saw someone else make a video on this shrine, and they called it the worst shrine in the whole game. It's definitely a contender. Yeah, I mean, it fits. My other least favorite shrine in the whole game, the one in Zora's. I don't even remember. Pushing Power, I think it's called. Murderous. Tedious. Hated that shrine. I know hate is a strong word, but... Yeah, thanks, Jules. That was a good shot. GG. Thanks, Evan. Golfers. I don't know about that. You know, I played a lot of Mario Golf, and I can't say I loved this shrine. Nice. Good to see the spelling is catching on. Hey, Jim Lewis, you got a gold medal under. Did that mean you got a bingo, or were you just happy I actually made it? Yeah, Keely, you know, I was thinking about that. I could go back to Sleepy Hollow and get that talus I pointed out, but I can't remember if it was luminous or regular. Yeah, Kathy, it was definitely a giant ancient core, and I definitely got it. Score! Alright, guys, I'll go ahead and get myself out of the way one more time. I say one more time. There will be another one more time. Oh, I got you, Jim. Yeah, thanks for the medal, then. I feel like Happy Gilmore. Talk about a hole-in-one. That cheesy Subway commercial. Memories. Alright, peace out, Home Scout. Back to the grind. Even the grinding stuff in BotW is fun. Definitely keeps my interest. Okay, we got a croc out there. I want to say there's a chest or two in the area. So basically, I'm just using the shock arrows right now because I got plenty of them at this point. I'm trying to save on my regular arrows for other stuff. Guys, we're going to be getting shock arrows just out the yin-yang. I mean, it is going to be insane. Shock arrows are going to be raining. It will be raining, not men, but shock arrows. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Is this the one I need? I can't remember. Yep, sure is. So yeah, just like when we go out on these Lionel hunts, especially up in the northern tiers of the map, it's just going to be shock arrows for days. And I could have sworn there were a couple of chests here, but maybe it's just the one. Ooh, another one. Isn't there a chest here? Maybe it hasn't spawned in yet? Or maybe it's a Karoxy. Yeah, I could be remembering this completely wrong. Wow, it's only been a year. And now I bring you 20 minutes of running around a lake looking for a ghost treasure chest. Alright, I'll knock that off. Ah, Wanda got a bingo! What did I say, Wanda? I gotta know. What was the word that did it? Ah! Oh, that's right, I'm masked. He sees me as friend, not foe. Fish are friends, not food. Yeah, apparently there was no chest here. Wow. I would have lost money on that bet. We got another beetle here. I don't believe he has anything super pressing, so I'll let him be for now. But yeah, guys, this stable, just lots of random goodies laying around. Nobody wants a torch. Out the yin-yang. Okay, awesome. Good to know. I actually totally forgot that was even on the bingo card. Well, hey, congratulations on the W there. So guys, at this point, yeah, feel free to reset your bingo cards or just clear the ones you're currently using. We can basically start a new game. I don't know if I'll be on long enough, you know, for another bingo, but you never know. Somebody got one pretty quick yesterday, like, very short into the stream, like 40 minutes or something. So you just never know. It's all in the luck of the draw. Pun intended. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, I'm so glad the bingo thing is fun. And thank you so much, Dee Dee, for bringing more joy into the channel here. I'm even having fun with it without a bingo card, like, it's pretty awesome. Oh, Keely, so if you look in the description, or where it says more, under the video, there's a link in there, and you might have to close the chat window to see that depending on your device. But it'll take you to a bingo baker site, and it'll randomly generate a card every time. Hardy radish, bye-bye! Now, I know there's no bigs around here, so yeah, I'll just stamp that and make sure I mention that. If and when the time ever comes for the hardy radish map that may or may not ever come to fruition. Oh yeah, guys, razor shrooms. They are in the area. Definitely an awesome loot spot for treasure chests. And I'm going to take a mini detour, not terribly far. Actually, I'm going to do that on the way to the castle. Yeah. Mental arguments. I don't know what to do. Alright, I'm going to go for it. We're gonna go this way. There's some fun stuff to get up here, up and down this river, really. But, good early game loot. It's relatively easy to reach. We gotta think about that guardian up here, though. So I'm gonna kind of get in, get out kind of deal. What's going on over here? We got some ruckus. Where's his head? Where's his head? I felt like I was playing Beat the Clock there. I couldn't make it out. Oopsie. Yeah, nobody wants that. Bruh. Alright, don't forget your gemstones. Opal, bye-bye! Double opal. That is selling power. That's 120 rupees. I just got better than a silver rupee right there. Loving that. Yeah, never knock the opals. Okay, I don't think there's anything too fabulous right here in these ruins, but I do know there's a chest. A single chest. Hiding. Waiting to be discovered. No idea what's in it. So it's like Christmas right now, and I don't know what I'm going to get. Nobody wants a thunderstorm rod. That's 2 of those I've had to deal with today. So yeah, Wanda, you can absolutely start a new card. You never know. Somebody might get a quick W here. And I still got plenty to do. You know, the tower's coming up. There's a whole bunch to do there. Of course, we haven't even gotten to the Lost Woods yet. And I am freaking this dude the heck out. Or chick, or whatever that is. I think it's a female. Almost looks like Yiga. Ooh, shiny. Why am I running around in circles, helplessly? Hopelessly. What was he holding? What in the heck is he holding? Is that a soldier's bow? If it's a soldier's bow, it's scaled up, and maybe that's why it kept throwing me off before. It looks like a knight's bow, but it's not all metal. I wonder what yin yang actually means. That's something I've never taken the time to Google. Like, where did that originate? And God help me if it's derogatory, because I've said it like 10,000 times in my video series. Hey Jackie, what's up? Welcome. Good to see you. I don't know how long you've been there, but... Ah, it's a Buddhism thing. Okay, gotcha, Sonny. Oh yeah, it's an opposites thing. So it's like the Zen deal, I guess. Oh, nuts! I was just talking about this. Major mistake. I might have to kill this guardian. I'm gonna have to kill this guardian. Here I am, getting involved in combat, completely unprepared. That is a lore original, BT dubs. I'm gonna go ahead and arm up and suit up and eat up for this fist fight. Now, I don't have the weapons I really want, but the bone system actually does pretty good. Not for the legs. Don't waste your bone system stuff on the legs. But yeah, definitely all the other stuff. That might be overkill. I'll definitely use a burner bow just for the eyeball stunning. Probably a better shield than that. Bone system, yes. Attack power meal, absolutely. There I was, chatting away. And then everything fell apart very quickly. That's okay. We can figure this out. So if you stand still, he'll stand still. Get the eye shot. But if you're out here running around with your hair on fire, he's going to keep running around and you'll never get the eye shot. So anyway, hit each leg twice. And take your time doing this. Because we want to keep him in a state of stunment. Being stunned. I just made that word up. Stunment. S-T-U-N-N-M-E-N-T. Stunment. Uh-oh. But again, if you sit still, he'll sit still. Get that eye shot, stun him. And wow, all heck is really breaking loose like right now. But anyway, yeah, once you get him like completely immobilized, then you can take out that bone weapon and just really finish him off pretty quickly. Oops. Oh great, he's trying to kill the bone enemies. I don't know why Link does that, guys. He always goes after the least threatening things first, and it drives me absolutely bat crap. Oh yeah, you know, let's bring some choo-choos to the party while we're at it. Great times. Is there no one else? Is there no one else? Loved that movie. But hey, I got paid. It is payday for killing the Guardian. And I did all that work earlier, guys. Avoiding the shiny rocks. I stayed strong, and I did not go kill him. So now I'm a little on the salty side about the whole situation. I did good, and I was punished for it. Just wait until I get my hands on Hestu. Yeah, that's definitely a soldier, though, he was carrying. So they scale that up for the moblins, and it really throws off what it looks like. The thing's like the size of a knight's bow in their hands. Alright, so anyway, there's a couple of Korok seeds over there that I would have gotten had, you know, I decided to kill the Guardian, but since we're here and all that just happened, might as well. So this is where that Guardian was lurking before, I just kind of approaching from the other side now. And just take your horse on the roadway, that'll take us right to it. That was not the same Guardian. It is not my day. You know what? If you kill my horse... Oops. Ouch! How many hearts was that? Let's not find out. Well, too late. It's falling apart quickly. What I should have done was jump off my horse. And, gotten that bullet time, but again, unprepared. I was just going to run for my life, and then I realized he might actually kill my horse. But he didn't, so I'm okay now. Alright, so anyway, you got to time this right to keep him in a stunned state. So you kind of have to slow that down a little bit on the legs. Otherwise he snaps out of it, case in point. What's going on here? Is he stuck? Okay, we're good. Nothing's about to bust! Might as well finish it off in style. Double damage, baby. That break-it swing gives you a double damage. That's a hidden multiplier. Oh, I'm no longer attack powered up. Yeah, I just kind of want to get this done. I think chewed up a lot of my weapons. That could have gone a lot better. Alright, so anyway, now that, you know, I took care of the Guardian I didn't want to take out, that I stayed strong and didn't take out, is now taken out. I can show you the Korok seeds. Punish him. Ouch. Good. I hope I hope your kids feel that one. And while I'm here anyway, and it's only because I'm in the area, I never would have come out here otherwise for this. Okay, maybe I would have. Because I love me my phonics bows. One more Korok seed here, guys, and then we can finally get back on mission to Korok Forest. I know. So many shiny rocks. They are everywhere. Wow, I'm having flashbacks to Gloom Hands right now. There was a Korok seed here, and then there was death here. And there was screaming, and running, and screaming. And death. I think I mentioned the death. Just wanted to make sure that was clear. Okay, there's one more Korok seed here. Oh, a Stalnox. Interesting. That might be my Korok seed right there. All right. Squeeze me. Ah, thanks, Jackie. You're watching from your TV and computer, so you got some surround sound going on there. That's awesome. Yeah, the black and white disc thingy. I think that's called the Zen symbol or something. I could be wrong on that. My memory gets things like that crossed all the time. Alright, back to Woodland Tower, guys, and we should pin that just to give you a better map reference. Kind of where we're heading. That's where we are, that's where we're heading. I no longer need that one. Yeah, thanks, Jackie L. You know, there's a lot of hours behind that, though. Like, I didn't just pick it up and kept my cool, so to speak. And honestly, like, it was a little chaotic, you know? My hands were a little sweaty. It still kind of kicks in. But, you know, going back a couple thousand hours, yeah, it was a train wreck. There was a lot of death. Mostly screaming and running. And sneaking, you know, at the most inopportune moments. Nightmarish. But definitely practice makes perfect. Still not perfect. But I'm glad it at least appears that way to y'all now. So yeah, definitely thank you. I like your sticker, Sonny. What is that, a dinosaur head freaking out? I can't really tell, but I get the idea. Good stuff. Alright guys, so from our stable here, instead of going on the pathway that way like we just did, we're going to go up. And then we're going to take an immediate left up here at the fork in the road and head right toward that tower, right where I put that pin down. For my next job interview, when they ask how you handle intense stress... I like it, Sonny. Good stuff. I'll definitely reminisce on that fist fight. And I'll see what they say. If they're a Zelda fan, I'm hired. If they're not a Zelda fan, more to come. Yep, that's it, Joel. Special skills. Screaming, running, screaming, ultimately winning. I used to call that controlled chaos. Okay, I'm looking around for goodies. I know there's like more nightshade and stuff. But I don't know how far out of the way all that stuff is. But I do know there's a lot of goodies here. Like more razor shrooms. And there's that nightshade I was just thinking about. I dream of nightshade. I dream of Genie. I see no more sparklies. Oh, I wonder if that wagon has gemstones. No. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hold on, I'm gonna try that one more time. There might have been one there, but the spear got in my way. Okay, no, we're no luck there on the gemstone front. Had to know for sure. And there are all my extra heart containers again, that's awesome. Traveler's Sword. So there it is, guys. If you need that for the boy in Hotno, that is not a leveling broadsword. Alright, I'm thinking about random stuff right now. Wow, my mind just went on a complete tangent. I started thinking about Terminator 2 and Wolfie, because I saw that wolf. What just happened there? Then I was like, wait, where am I going? What am I doing? So I guess I'll name all wolves Wolfie from now on. Alright guys, we have arrived at our tower now. There's a lot to do here. I like to drop a hard save. A lot of enemies. But before I do that, I'm going to drink the last little bit of coffee and chat. Oh, you got a Thunder Dragon encounter, Marigold. Yeah, those TOTK dragons, those are no joke. Those are absolutely insane. Finger fumbling, yep. Remember the 2 monkeys with a football on ice. That's what my fingers look like when I'm fumbling my buttons. Oh, I know, Kathy. I absolutely love reading the chat between you guys. Definitely an awesome group of folks. Yep, my daughter and the ice blocks with the mud. Yeah, she taught me that. Several thousand hours in. Alright, so speaking of enemies, guys, frenemies. We've got Lizzles down there. Big bada boom. We got lots of electricity stuff going on. So yeah, big problems. As soon as that Lizzle gets close to anything metal, Link goes, and it's a big problem. So I like to stay high ground and try to avoid at all costs. I don't know what the word is for that, so I just... yeah. Okay, I'm going to avoid crates right now. There's more shiny stuff right under me. I'm kind of half tempted to see what that bone club is all about, but again, I don't want to get my butt handed to me. Yeah, you only live once. So he might chop off my butt and say, "Here you go!" Okay, that is not bumped, but I'll still hold on to it. Oopsie! What just happened there? What I wouldn't give for a send right about now. Speaking of TOTK. I do miss my TOTK superpowers. Okay, I don't think that's one that I can climb. I think this is the one I can climb. Why did I climb that? That was a lot of work for no gain. I'll let you know when I figure it out. Whoa! That was pretty cool. Good stuff. I love it when a plan comes together. Controlled chaos, guys. Controlled chaos. Alright, I definitely might need some ice arrow here. Main thing about this particular spot is the bomb barrels, as we just saw from, you know, as be our own witness. And am I boned up? Yes, I am. Oh yeah. Oh, ouch. No words. Just no. No words need to be spoken right now. I'm gonna walk away with my head down and my tail between my legs. Accept defeat. Alright guys, so this is the way I like to approach the tower. There's more stuff here. Yeah, I'm not done looting. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and get the tower activated so that we can use it as a fly down point. I'm still picturing myself rolling on the ground on fire right after I blew myself up with bombs. And guys, bomb barrels count. So if that's on your bingo card, I earned that one. Mark it twice in my honor. Oh yeah, the rocks here. The rocks are so much fun. There's 4 rocks up here too. Wait a minute. They're lacking. Normally there's stuff under all of them. Okay, I take back what I just said. The rocks were not that much fun this time. Ah, good call, Marigold. You can push the ice enemies right into the mud and the water. Awesome! I never thought to do that. It's probably happened by accident, but I never, like, locked onto that fact. Yeah, good stuff. Thanks for sharing that. I'll try to demonstrate that if I can remember. Yeah, that would be cool, Jackie L. I'd like a fresh map. Absolutely. That is my only request for the next Zelda game. Well, two. That it's like this, you know, 3D world, open world. No god views, no 2D funny business. Just like this. But, yeah, definitely a fresh map. So, guys, another thing I really like about this warp point is after every single blood moon. Booyah, baby. I don't think it's a leveling, so it won't ever see bumps on it. But it's definitely nice to come back here and get a fresh Royal Claymore after every blood moon. And I take full advantage of that fact. Alright guys, now that we got the map-ish, I'm just going to do a real quick raid of the area here, then we're going to get into the Lost Woods, get Hestu punished, and then we'll call it a day. But just a couple of quick hit spots here, and I'll try to stamp all this stuff as I go. Yeah, we definitely got some goodies up around here. And there's something over there too. That one's a little bit tougher to get. You might have to kind of latch onto that log there. But worth it. Lots of goodies here. One of my favorite towers of the game. And another open chest down there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing under the mud. I think there's an under mud chest, sunken chest. Somewheres. Well, I want to use like none of this. That's gross overkill. What am I even thinking with that one? Might be over here. Again, I might be remembering this wrong. Uh-oh. I've angered the locals. They're on to me. Celestial Kitsune. I think I said that right. I hope I said that right. Welcome. Good to see ya. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the stupid golf shrine. Wow. Oh, wow. So it's good to know that when you Google it, you find my older videos. Awesome. Hey, Draven. Good to see ya. What is up? Alright guys, I'm going to be away from chat window here just momentarily. Things are getting hairy. Again, with this job application, maybe I can use this as another reference. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. Go away. Just go away. Now correct me if I'm wrong. But I could have sworn there was another chest over here somewhere. If there is, I'm just not seeing it. Alright, so yeah, beware the dancing idiot. He is definitely here. More fun to be had with that. I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go the opposite way. It's Opposites Day. Here in Bikini Bottom. Well, so much for sneak strikes. I don't know why I felt like I had to do that. Uh-oh, 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 it's getting real. He's lit. He is on fire. Ouch. Yeah, the lit weapons are no bueno. That is going to be a problem. Even on the lower grade monsters, that does extra damage. Gem stud, boy! So much to do here in the mud. I have not yet begun to fight. Okay, it must be a different chest that I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, there's some to-dos with this thing. What was it to this? Something under here, maybe? Yep. Oh, it's just like riding a bike, folks. Like my spidey senses start tingling. So that's what it looks like when I don't actually latch onto the chest. I flip my controller back up sharply, and it pulls those things up out of the ground super quick. But I know that can give you a whiplash when, you know, don't actually lock on. Make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Nope. And then, yeah, there's definitely some more to-dos over here on this little skull tower. Moblins, leveling stuff. Matter of fact, I'm going to get back into stealth. I'm tired of alerting things to my presence. Funny timing on the knight's bow there. I remember that being a leveling chest too, so I'll leave that for safekeeping. Oh, speaking of chests, guys, you know something I haven't really been doing a good job of? Since we got our Sheikah Slate upgraded a long time ago, this was something I meant to talk about and just keep spacing on it. Get a good zoomed in picture of a treasure chest. It doesn't matter which one, can be wood, could be metal. And then we can start searching for those on our good old... Excuse me, our good old friendly Sheikah Slate here. So go to the condominium and go ahead and hit that button for target with sensor. Y. And now I can make sure I'm getting all the treasure chests in given areas. So in order to do that, unfortunately, I'm going to have to clear the chests. So I might as well tech refresh. And there's a bingo card. Word, I know for sure. Alright. See, that'll just help me make sure I'm not missing anything before I ski-daddle. There's another bingo card word, ironically. Okay, and the good thing about these moblins is they're landlocked. So you don't necessarily have to worry about dealing with them. They can't chase you down. See, I'm just going to ignore him. He's got nothing I want. Nothing of interest. I could sneak strike him, but that bomb barrel is right there. And I've already done that tonight, so I'm going to cease and desist. That was no fun. No fun whatsoever. I'm not done looting yet. Like, there's other fun stuff here. Looks like he's having a day at the beach. Remember to flip 15 minutes. Oh, now's a great time to ice that guy into the lava. I think it was Marigold that just told us about this. Not lava, but you know what I mean. Mud, whatever. Ooh, he's got a bow I want, though. And it's not metal, so I don't know if I want to do this. I'll push him that way. Maybe I can get the bow back. Very, very awesome. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. Oh, man. I think I can still get the bow, though. Whoa! That dude just came over here to say hello. Won't you be my neighbor? No thanks, pal. Okay, I can't get the bow. Uh-oh, I'm about to... Yep. So that's what it looks like when you drown and you have less than one heart. But hey, I got my bow. No, that's the bow I put down. Disregard. I was like, wait, how did that telewarp up here? I totally forgot I just did that. So yeah, fairies. Awesome. Good thing to have them. And I might, you know, Link might look like he's confused right now, running around in circles the way he is. And that's because his operator is kind of confused, running around in circles right now. There's one of the chests I was trying to think of, and I think it's important. It's a good chest. Star fragment, maybe? Highly valuable. Knight's bow. Garbage. Okay, but there is another chest here that is highly valuable. Whoops. Yeah, I still have a tendency to keep, you know, accidentally hitting those trigger buttons and the bumper buttons. I still haven't quite adjusted to the new controller yet. Working on it. It's like I have to retweak my fingers. Very awkward. That just goes to show you how garbagey that other controller was that I was using. And in case garbage is on your bingo card, garbagey counts. There's my star fragment. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, check this out. I don't need these anymore. This is not an official stamp rant. But I'm just going to say it once. We need more stamps. We need it! Alright. And I already know those 2 stamps that I have left are not going to make it through what we're doing here. So I'll try to only stamp the super important stuff. Thankfully, we're almost done with looting here. Almost. So yeah, right over here should be another goodie. How's that for riding a bike? Just to kind of show you there what all we scooped up. Uh-oh, where'd he go? Topaz, bye-bye! Uh-huh. Nothing, nothing. So yeah, right here in the skull, definitely something worthwhile. Sapphire, booyah! There it goes, guys. The last melon. Now, somebody recently asked me in like a 7-year-old comment, getting back to the older video series, where that comes from. The last melon. That is an Ice Age reference. Like right in the very beginning of one of those movies, I think it was the very first one, like all the dodo birds were fighting over a melon. And I guess it was like the last melon on planet Earth. And yeah, it was just like funny and it stuck. It was like an inside joke with the family there for a while. The last melon. So Lioness, if you're watching, that one's for you. Alright guys, definitely more goodies to be had here. Ah, nuts. Come on, baby. My bombing has been off lately. Definitely more goodies coming up. And I can't remember if there's anything to do's here. I don't think so. I think just the loose arrows. Definitely another chest here, though. And some more sleepy peoples. Bobkins are people, too. 4! Oh, wait a minute. He didn't do the golf club swing. What went wrong there? Maybe I have to use a different type of weapon. This dude is sleeping standing up. Almost. Not the most comfortable position, pal. Okay, so if that didn't work, maybe a one-handed swinging weapon? 4! No. I could have sworn it was the claymore. Maybe it was just a funny way he was positioned. Oh, that's right. We're out of stamps. I already forgot. I really don't need those anymore. I kind of know where they're at. That was for like an earlier game. And I'm going to have to go back through and get cooking pots back based on like where big hearty radishes are versus regular. There's the Enduras. It pains me to do it, guys, but honestly, it's kind of easier said because literally all the fairy fountains have them, even the horse god. And there might be some other random Enduras. Yeah, see, like Gold Rush Mountain has them. Doggone it. We need more stamps. Alright. Stamp rant over. See, I was able to get one in, after all. And we're only 2.5 hours in. Alright. Could have been worse. So I think that's pretty much it for, like, good stuff. Like, sunken loot, whatever. I pretty much covered this little hit spot. Again, one of my favorite towers in the game for a reason. So with that, guys, it is time for Korok Forest. But I need a break. I need to wiggle the Patissimo, because it is getting numb. After that 2-hour mark, guys, the body starts feeling it. So let me catch up on a little bit of chat here. Ah, Draven, wow, you just got off work. Okay, gotcha. Well, welcome to the weekend. I'm glad you could join. Oh, thanks, Juan. I appreciate the support on that like button there. I keep forgetting to say that. I was doing a good job there for a while, and now I'm losing it. You watch on your big TV and then chat on the iPad. Okay, gotcha, Keely. That's cool. Yeah, I was wondering how that was going to work with the bingo card, it being digital. Like, I was trying to fool around with it on my phone. But I have one of those phones. I can only do one or the other. Hey, Dee Dee, welcome. Hope you're feeling better. Definitely been sending you some healing power your way. Not sure how long you've been there. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Yeah, Keely, that ice and slide, that's definitely a neat trick. Definitely appreciate you sharing that, Marigold. So Celestial, yeah, that's a great question. So Switch 2 release. The only thing I'm really, like, chomping at the bit for, like, my toes have been wiggling for 2 decades, is Metroid Prime 4. I really wished they had continued with the Metroid series back then. It was super successful. It was like one of the best trilogies of all time. But it was just sad when they stopped it. Like, they already had the team together. The band was still together. Like, they could have made that happen. But, yeah, I just really loved it. I just hope they expand it. And I don't want it to feel like a 20-year-old game anymore. But, yeah, that's definitely what I'm chomping at the bit for. Cyberpunk, but I've already got that on Xbox, so if I make a new channel for Cyberpunk, I probably won't rebuy it for the Switch 2. But I do want to play the Hogwarts. I did not play Hogwarts on Switch 1. I did just to get experience on it, but I didn't show that at my video series because it just took too long to think. every little building you went into and every little village you went into. Long load screens. I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous. So, you know, in the Xbox, I was just able to kind of blast through all that stuff. So I hope that's better on the Switch too. I've read that it is. I don't know. I'll still buy it just for, you know, for experimentation purposes. But I can't say I'm chomping at the bit for that one. But I am interested again in doing the Hogwarts thing. TOTK, I already have it. And I will upgrade that to the Switch 2 edition, absolutely. I think that's about it. Of course, No Man's Sky and Fortnite, you know, I've already been playing those. But yeah, excited to have those on the Switch 2 for sure. But yeah, guys, it's really more about the Metroid. Like, I cannot wait. That needs to get played ASAP. Link is confused because he just died twice. Link was wondering what was happening. So was I. Hey, Steven81, good to see you back today. Yeah, so that was getting a little hairy there at the tower. I kind of had to focus into that little fist fight there. And I still died twice. Unbelievable. Alright, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and type this in here so I know where I left off. And yeah, just in case, you know, I get distracted here. But I've pretty much already shown all the fun loot stuff. So from here, guys, it's back to my horse. Back to the hotel. I should have named him the Hotel. Then I could have said, back to the hotel. And it would have made sense. Totally forgot to get myself out of the way. Peace out, Home Scout. And this is it, guys. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Hestu punishment o'clock. We are almost there. There's a little bit to do in the Lost Woods. Not terrible. But yeah, guys, I know. A 3-hour stream. Once again with that Gilligan's Island. A 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. There's Wolfie from Terminator 2. Yeah, so pretty much just do the Lost Woods here. I totally lost my train of thought of whatever it was I was saying. Probably wasn't super important. But, Lost Woods, there's a couple of hidden chests in here. And guys, if you have the DLC, the Korok mask is in here, which is kind of nice. That's fun to play with. It doesn't always, you know, have a great range. But if you're in the general vicinity of a Korok seed, it will kind of help you out a little bit to find that. Now, we're already at the point, guys, you can tell the Lost Woods is turning off kind of funny, glowy, floaty stuff. And that's a good thing, because it shows you the direction of the wind. And the direction of the wind is absolutely critical to navigate the Lost Woods. So you don't have to worry about lighting torches, you know, just save your fire arrows or whatever. But notice, the floaty stuff, it goes in the direction you need to go. So here they kind of give you a little bit of a clue to that, and guys, I missed this. Many playthroughs, I could not figure out what in the heck it was they wanted me to do here. It never clicked with the wind. So anyway, again, the lit torches are just kind of showing you embers, again, further strengthening the need to follow the wind. But you don't have to have fire to be able to follow the wind. You can use that floaty stuff that's already in the air. So that's how I do it. You know, if it's not that easy for you to see the wind via the floaty stuff in the air, you know, feel free to walk around with a lit torch, a lit wooden weapon, and that'll do you justice. Whoops, so you notice the floaty stuff is kind of bumpering me over to the right a little more. So yeah, just always make sure you're following the floaty stuff. And from here on out, you either got to use the lit torch or the floaty stuff to navigate the rest of the way in the Lost Woods. And I just realized I have no more stamps. Ooh, critical hit, that's always fun. And funny thing, I don't actually have a spear on my person at the moment. Wow, I've only got one Dragon Bone Moblin Club. I really need to get Hestu found. Like, this is super important. Ooh, I do have 6 stamps. Okay, awesome. So I can get us through the Lost Woods with stampage at least. Because I really want to show you guys where these hidden chests are. I mean, not this one in particular. It's kind of right in your face. But believe it or not, I missed that one a few times. Because it's kind of like one of those camouflage chests. So anyway, guys, from here again, I'm just going to get out a little bit from the torch and just kind of see which way the wind is blowing. If it bumpers you over, you know, just course adjust. Make sure you're following that wind. Super important. You'll have to kind of zig and zag around the trees, and that's okay, as long as you're following the general direction of the trees. Now, notice the wind just moved again. So turn on your rune. There should be a couple of chests here, or yeah, I think 2. One is right there, and it's safe to go over there. You don't have to worry about getting kicked out. So that's our EX chest. That is going to be our Korok mask. Booyah. Ah, good observation, Keely. Yeah, me and Link. We got the man bun. Only I think his is a little more tidy, so he got a better bang for his buck on that one. Mine kind of looks like I just woke up. Because this is what it looks like when I just woke up. But yeah, definitely good times. Alright guys, so go ahead and kind of egress back, you know, this way a little bit. And now we're going to get back to where our floaty stuff is. And again, there should be another hidden chest around here, but I think this is another camouflage chest. So a little bit tougher to see. But just follow the floaty stuff, and it's off to the left here somewhere, if memory serves. Might be this one? No. Oh no, I hope I can find it. Or maybe there was only the one. This might be one of those things my memory is failing me on. My failing memory. Oh, no, we do have another chest. Awesome! I'll try that again. Awesome! Awesome! Wow. Awesome! Yeah, I need to work on it. I used to be able to hit that really good. Maybe I'm finally hitting puberty. And I fear I've gone too far. Okay guys, once again, floaty stuff changes directions. Link needs to change directions as well. Just keep on going. Just keep swimming. Think Dory. And as soon as the wind changes direction again to the left here real sharp, that's it guys. That's the entrance to the Lost Woods. I'll try to stamp that, but there should be another hidden treasure chest out here somewhere. It's in the mouths of one of these trees. Maybe this one? Yippers. And wow, I almost got out a little bit too far away, and I almost got kicked back to the beginning. That would not have been cool. So make sure you hit this tree a little bit more directly than what I did. But yeah, as soon as you see this little clearing where there's kind of like cliff walls on either side, probably tough to see on the channel because it's super, super foggy here. But this is definitely the droid you're looking for in the entrance. And you can actually see that from the map, so I probably don't need to stamp that. Just as another helpful navigational tool there. And guys, once you're in, you're in. You don't need to worry about any more funny business with getting kicked out of here. I thought there was lootables here? I might have this wrong in my mind. Yeah, I don't see anything. Alright. So guys, welcome to the Korok Forest. Booyah, baby. We have arrived. Just like the GPS from over the hedge. You have arrived. Make illegal U-turn. Okay! Alright guys, Master Sword. Don't want it, don't need it. Now a lot of people ask me this question in comments too throughout the years. Guys, it's just not the best of the best. Like so many other better weapons in BotW, so I really don't even use it in my own personal playthrough. Now I will for, you know, the videos. But yeah, it's just not for me. A lot of people love it, a lot of people have fun with it. Yeah, again, just not for me. Alright, but this is what we all came here to do now. Before I actually deal with Hestu, don't worry, it's coming. Shrine. Gotta get the shrine. we want a quick travel gate to the Korok Forest here. Because as we, continue to get more and more Korok seeds, we're going to absolutely want to get... and actually, there's another weapon in here, so I should have dealt with Hestu first. Doggone it. Stand by! Just in case that's on anybody's bingo card. Stand by! And wow, I am hungry! There is a rumbly in my tumbly. So, I tried different things just to see what would happen. He does not like bombs. That's probably my favorite way to punish Hestu. He does not like bombs at all. Ouch. I did it again! How did that just happen? I'll tell you how that just happened. I'm not ready, or I'm not used to the new controller yet. So I keep accidentally hitting the bumper buttons. So yes, I'm blaming this one on the controller. Anyway, before I was see, it did it again. I did it again. Yeah, there's definitely a learning curve here with this new controller. It's better, but anyway, yeah, so I can double bomb this guy. That's a lot of fun. Bada boom! Hey, he just said big bada boom! The fifth element, loving that. Big bada boom. Let's do that one more time. Bada big boom. So much fun. Bada boom! Yeah, he sure does. I was making sure I didn't read that wrong. Wow, that is awesome. See, guys? BotW never disappoints. There's always an Easter egg here. Loving it. Okay, another thing that I know I can do to punish Hestu. Bomb arrow. You can do that from a distance. Please tell me that didn't just tickle him. Yeah. I guess he thinks that's ticklish. Dude, I am going to shave that leaf right off your face. If you don't knock that off. That is not supposed to tickle. Look at me go, wasting all my bomb arrows I worked so hard to get earlier. Punishing Hestu. What else can we do? Shock arrows. I think. I don't know, we're gonna try. Oh, I almost shock arrowed myself on that one. Yeah, he doesn't like that either. Good. Now get rid of that leaf, it's bothering me. What else can we do to punish Hestu? I'm running out of ideas. It doesn't thunderstorm here. I thought about that too. You like, calling down the thunder. But we cannot do that here. I think that's pretty much it. Bomb arrows. I tried an ancient arrow that did not work out. Hubbity, 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 hubbity. Come on! Tink! Link! You need to tink! I think tinking is on the bingo card, so there y'all go. Yeah, I think I'm out. I'm out of ideas and options. Bombs definitely was fun. Bomb arrows. Oh, the fire weapon! That's right, that's on my thumbnail. So yeah, he doesn't like the fire either. Hiya! That's right. I'm gonna deforest your head. I really wish it kind of did something like that, like actually caught him on fire. But one thing I don't know about is the freezing rod. Let's try the freezing rod. Oh, good. Yeah, that knocks him off balance. I like that. Next time he angers me, I'll just remember that. Alright, guys. Anyway, enough fooling around with Hestu. We all came here for more inventory, so let's absolutely get that done. So this is his third and final location, by the way. You will not find him anywhere else. See, guys, these are starting to get real expensive. So what I want to do is kind of prioritize my bows first. I want to make sure I get a minimum number of bows. Whoops, I just did it again. I need to pay attention, apparently. I could not rub my head and pat my belly at the same time. We all know this by now. So yeah, bow stash. And again, these are cheap. They start out super cheap. But I want to get at least 2, maybe 3 more bows. Because, guys, we're going to Rito, the Great Eagle bow. That definitely needs a home. Not only that, I want to start getting space for, like, savage bows. So yeah, I'm definitely going to, at this point in my game, get at least 3 bows. Now that I'm talking through all that. Just to make sure... Excuse me, I got plenty of storage space. For the candy I didn't eat earlier that was a figment of your imagination is now coming back to bite me in the bud. Yeah, we definitely need the space for the bows. Long story short, that took way longer to say than I needed to. Yeah, Keely, I feel ya. The need to punish Hestu is real. Like, getting the poop after you got all the seeds. It was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, it should have done something in the game for us. I'm sorry, but that was just garbage. Okay, let me see what this looks like. Yeah, that's much better going forward. Now, if I can squeeze one more out, I will. I'm going to see where I'm at with my weapons first, because again, guys, the weapons get very expensive. It might look like we have a lot of seeds right now, but we really don't. Those are going to go away very fast here, so I need at least 8 more for the next bow. I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind, just to see, you know, where I wind up on the whole weapons deal here. We need to see where we land first, because I can never do this in my head. Like, I always have to just kind of go through the motions here. But yeah, guys, Dragon Bone Moblin Clubs. We're definitely going to need the inventory for that. Especially on this next big hunt I'm about to go out on. 83. Yeah, they're going away fast, see? I told you. Like, they're half gone already. Or wait a minute. For the newer generation, we need to say, we still have our half our Korok seeds, little Johnny. It's okay. $35! Ouch! Okay, so yeah, we'll not get another one, because the next one is 40. 45, I think. Like, hot dog! That's smarts. But hey, I got a few more in there, so I'm good. I'm happy with my bows now, I'm happy with my weapon stuff. So yeah, next weapon, guys, 45 and then 55. And then that will clear out, you know, that'll max out our weapons. So since I can, I'm going to get one more bow here, because it's still relatively cheap. But again, guys, wow, we're really going to have to start saving up for that, that next weapon. So yeah, this will, you know, keep me happy with my bows for a while. And I'll really start focusing on getting the seeds for the weapons. And guys, we can go back and hit, like, Lake Hylia. Lots and lots of seeds out there. We can hit the beach, which, guys, I love the beach in this game. Just to kind of show you on the map what in the heck I'm talking about when my toes are wiggling. So yeah, just tons and tons of Korok seeds down in this region. Tons of them! So yeah, we're definitely going to do a nice, fun little looting spree for Korok seeds down in that area. And guys, Lake Hylia, they're just super concentrated, super condensed. Definitely a great place to go Korok seed hunting. So enough about that. Let's get this shrine done now that I've got the inventory opened up. And then I'll show you the store here and the Great Deku Tree, and then I'll go ahead and call this one DU and done. But yeah, I'm really happy with what we got at this stage in our game. Like, wow, that is a lot of inventory. Like, what freaking dog. That is a lot of inventory. And we haven't even done anything yet. Not really. Yeah, great moments. Alright guys, this is one of those shrines that really had me stuck. So if you're watching this for this shrine, welcome. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, I would really appreciate that, because I was stuck in this shrine for days! So anyway, the puzzle is unlocked by looking at the wall. Basically, we have to look at the signage over here. So this little L-shaped doohickey, we gotta count how many L-shaped doohickeys are on the wall over here. So let's see, it's kind of hard to do with the scope. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Nope, we got 5. We got 5 of the little funny L-shaped thingies. So basically what we have to do is put the ball in the hole just like Happy Gilmore, where 5 torches are lit on the side of the wall here. So basically this is the number 5 hole. So this is not a hole-in-one situation, it's a 5 hole. And then we just basically rinse, lather, and repeat. We look for this funny, what I call a funny-looking vase. And it looks like we got 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, 3 vase, I think. Yep, looks like 3. So we got 5, 3. Whoopsie. And then we got a large vase, a large vase. And I think I only see one of those bad boys. Right there. If I'm looking at that right. So yeah, that's a number 1 for sure. Heave! Made it. And then last but not least, the W for the win. I want to say there's more than one W's. WB. Yep, one up there, one down there. Okay, good to go. That is definitely a number 2. Wait a minute. That one was supposed to go here. Wait, no, I had that right. No, I got that backwards. Jeepers. Yeah, that one goes here. Tee-hee-hee. And that one goes here. Please excuse our mess while we renovate. So that opens the first puzzle. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. But then what about the second puzzle? Now this one is not my friend, because we have to walk around and look at the wall, and then go back up there to actually complete the puzzle. Super annoying. But anyway, it is a Knight's Claymore, so it's kind of worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it, since I took the time to get my inventory before coming into the shrine. So little L's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can declare a thumb war. The next one was the small vase. I think we got 2 of those. So we got 4, 2... And then big vases or vases, we've got 2. So we got 4, 2, 2 so far. And then 1 on the W. WWWB. So 4, 2, 2, 1. Gimme. 4, 2. Man, I hope I did this right. 2. And now that I'm going through the motions, yeah, because I kind of remember doing this little cross-section deal with these last 2 orbs here. Yepers. And just like that, we are out of here. After we get our chest. Yeah, guys, I was stuck in here for days. I was like, okay, there's got to be a way to do this shrine. Like, what do they want me to do? I could not piece together the mural and the numbered ball system. Yeah, it just was not clicking for me. I actually had to Google an answer to that one, and I can't remember now where I landed for a quick help, but there was a good write-up somewhere on a Reddit or something, or an FAQ, and I was like, oh, thank you. I rarely respond to Reddits, but yeah, I definitely took the time to tell whoever posted that thank you. Like, I was stuck in here for days. So anyway, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. I definitely hope that helps you all out. And just in case you missed the opening of the video, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, guys, I always appreciate that. And until the next time, happy hunting. Best of luck and happy hunting. So guys, I'm pretty much done here. I'm just going to show you the DQ tree here real quick. Actually, I need to get myself back out of the way. Yeah, Hestu described his gift as smelly. There's no mistaking. It's a poop emoji. Korok style. Not quite sure who came up with that bright idea, but I do not owe them a beverage. No. And that wasn't even sarcasm. I might buy the beverage and then pour it on top of their head. Oh yeah, guys. Side quests. Koroks. I need to find them. There's the freezing rod guy. And we might have to go through some cutscene stuff here to kind of get the Korok Forest kicked off, because I don't see the NPCs I need to talk to right now. So go ahead and try to interact with the sword. And I'm going to try to skip what I... Actually, I kind of said I was going to let this stuff play out.
The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Prime Gaming, hey, welcome back. Good to see you again. You made it just in time for the rest of the Crockwoods here, and I'm almost done with it. Wow, 3 hours straight. Ah, my leg. Calisthenics are a necessity today. But hey, we were thorough. Like, we got a grip of loot coming out here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. That was actually an accident. Wonder if I can reload save and give that another go. Hopefully that put that save down right before I got into the cutscene. Because I don't want to have to do the shrine again. Ah, nuts. I don't know. Let's see where that other autosave was. That might have been after I did the shrine. Oh yeah, so let's compare man buns. I need to squint. I need to like compact my body so y'all couldn't see the man bun. Let's compare man buns, shall we? So I'm missing the chopsticks, which I actually do have chopsticks somewhere in this house. So I could actually and get that part squared away. But Link's, it's more like a man bun roll. Mine is more like a lazy fold over. See, I think Link's got me on this one. Link's man bun is definitely cooler. Definitely more tidy. It's more squared. I really kind of want to grow out the... Like, do a Comic-Con, you know? I've already got the man bun, but I need the streamers coming down on the side so I can do Comic-Con properly. I would totally go wearing the bone system. Well, then that would hide the man bun. Scratch that. Maybe the stealth suit. That'd be fun. Well, it would have to be the stealth suit. Duh, for the man bun. Yeah, disregard everything I just said. It meant nothing. Oh yeah, cutscene stuff. What am I even doing right now? Tangent. Shiny rocked. My brains. Alright, hopefully I can kick that cutscene off again. Yes, we can. Awesome.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Yeah, my daughter and I had plans to go to Comic-Con once. We just never made the trip because it was a long drive. It would have been a lot of fun, though. I totally would have gone as Link. I would have had the Master Sword, the shield. Oh, yeah.
Well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100
So what was your all's favorite Deku tree of all time? I personally really liked the Wind Waker Deku tree. I loved that Korok Forest in the Wind Waker. It was colorful, it was beautiful. The fireflies, the water.
But you have no recollection of me, however. I have
This is a good close second, though. I really like this Deku tree, too. He's pretty legit.
Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon.
I did not know that, Marigold. I did not know those had a proper name. Good to know. Thanks for sharing that. I love little tidbits like that. Of course, if I ever actually try to pronounce the Japanese word for that, it won't be right, so I'm not even going to try. But I do know a Japanese major that might be able to help. So maybe I'll get with her and get that part sorted out. Oh, come on, Deku Tree. I need a break. My poor body. And just in case you were wondering what this morning's breakfast was.
Any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your
I'm not proud of it. But again, my defense, I woke up late. I had no time to eat breakfast. Hence the bedhead. Come on, Deku Tree. Not only that, I gotta water the horses. And I don't want to start doing the pee-pee dance on the couch, because people can see that now. It kind of looks a little something like this. Hurry up. There's a circular motion to it, but there's also bouncing. Alright, the Hero's Sword. So again, we're going to come back to this. It's not for me, but I will show you guys how to get it when the time comes. Long story short, you need a lot of heart containers. So yeah, we're nowhere near what we need in that department right now. And here it is, guys. Once you do all that funny cutscene stuff, Mr. Hero pops back into view. And I need to get myself out of the way one more time. Hasta la vista, baby. Thanks for that one, Dee Dee, by the way. Kula! I never put two and two together before, but his name is actually cool. Like, ice rod, cooling rod. Very clever, Kula. I got your number. So anyway, guys, you have to have the weapon in your inventory. If you do not have this weapon in your inventory, this is not going to work. I mean, you can equip it too, but long story short, you've got to have one here. You cannot take a picture of the thing. You actually have to bring the weapon. Guys, it's worth it. Gold, freaking rupee. Booyah, baby. Definitely worthwhile to bring that to Kula. Kula is now the coolest Korok in the world. We will never punish Kula. Why? Because Kula is cool. Alright, enough fooling around with Kula. There should be another NPC roaming around. And he's the guy that wants to see the picture of the Bluebee. I always have trouble locating this Korok. I don't know why. Maybe it's this guy. Leave it to Maka. Is it Maka? Yep. No. Maka is informational only. Maka is the wrong Karaka. And because Father's Day is tomorrow, I felt like I had to get a dad joke in there, so... I'm so sorry. Come on! Where is my Bluebee guy? I just want to go potty! This is unbelievable, man. Maybe it's the wrong time of day? No. Unbelievable. Alright, you know what? I'm going to come back to this. We got other stuff to do here in the Korok Forest. For one, I want to take you inside the Deku tree. There's points of interest in here. Oh, wait a minute. Is this him? Chloe! Hoppy! Yep, that's him. I feel like I need to punish Peeps. Oh, that's not Peeps. This isn't Easter. That's Peaks. Yeah, I guess I'll help you out just because you have a present for me. Otherwise, I'd punish you instead. Bloopy! Yay! Make him happy. Get your reward. So we just made it. Quick 400 rupees. Booyah, baby. Alright. Legendary rabbit trail started and completed. So yeah, nice vendor here. Shock arrows, regular arrows. But what I'm really looking for is the sugar. I usually get 3 or 4 of them just because it's, you know, a cooking ingredient you need for several quests throughout Hyrule. It'll make the monster cake. It'll make fruit cake. Yeah, so you definitely need sugar throughout the game. The rice too, but you can get that for free just by swinging your axe around. And grass. Ooh, the razor shrooms. I always buy him out. Take them all. That is a complete meal. Attack power meal. Booyah, baby. Yeah, probably not, but yes, rushrooms, because that can translate into a gold, or not a gold, but a diamond later on. You've got an inn here. If you need it, feel free. Not only that, guys, the goddess statue, since I just got my 4th spirit orb, and so did you, by the way, if you've been following along with my playthrough, that is more stamina. It is Christmas in the Korok Forest. We are getting everything here. We even got Hestu punished. It is a great day. Now, I cannot do the Riddles of Hyrule. Unfortunately, I do not have a Volt Fin Trout yet. Something I meant to actually grab on the way, so that is absolutely shame on me. Matter of fact, I kind of feel like I need to rectify the situation and go back to this lake and get that Volt Fin Trout. Because that Secrets of Hyrule, guys, it's huge. It's like a good, it's a reward. And we've gotten all this stuff on the way. We went to Kakariko. You know, I didn't get the pumpkin there because I already got one from a Hanox kill. But, you know, we've already gotten everything we needed up to this point. We got the Lionel Hoof. The only thing I'm literally missing right now is that pesky Volt Fin Trout. And they're usually in this lake. Especially when it's raining. Like, it definitely increases your odds. And if I don't get a quick one here, there's other places nearby we can go, like that river. They're definitely in the river. Anything that's moving, I need to go investigate. Get up there. Come on, Butterfeet, Butterboots, whatever that is. Butterfingers for your feet. Now watch, I'm not going to get a quick Volt Fin because I need a quick Volt Fin. Sometimes the Octoroks will drop them too in random foresty areas. That's more rare though. It's usually more like solid if you come here. Wow, it's even raining. Like, what is happening right now? Those are regulars, I think. Yeah. Not the droid we're looking for. Come on, baby. 1 volt fin trot so I can take a break. 3.5 hour stream. Ouch. No more long streams, guys, I promise. I'm so sorry. I cannot believe I spaced on this on the way up here. I might have to come back to this one, because again, my body needs a break. If I don't see a quickie. Just 1 volt fin. Like, how hard can it be? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not here for you. I don't care about you. You are dead to me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright! Volt fin trout. And just because I went through all that trouble, I'm getting all of them. Alright, right back over to Korok Forest. I love it when a plan comes together. Prime Gaming, I need rubies. I know. Rupees. You need rupees. Rupees, that's always a problem. But usually along my routes, I'm hitting the high count rupee stuff. Like, for example, all these side quests I'm doing, rupees, rupees, rupees. All the gemstones, I could sell those. Pow! Tons of rupees. Just all sorts of different ways to get rupees. I always hit the chests, you know, with gold rupees and silver rupees. Rupees, rupees, rupees. Alright guys, so go ahead and climb his face. There is no personal space here. Feel free to get all up close and personal right up in his grill. And you'll be able to kind of climb to a point where you can catch a ledge and, you know, regain stamina and stuff. Just to kind of help from the need, you know, eating a whole bunch of stam to get up here. But basically, this dude is all the way on the top. And he's going to want to see just random ingredients. And I will show you all of those. So what we have to do is drop all these on the lily pad, and I think we actually have to talk to him and get the quest fired up first, because I remember I tried to do this once without doing that and it didn't work out. So once we get the quest activated, go ahead and say I'll try it now. And we don't have to do this one at a time, we can actually toss all 5 out on here at the same time. So it just kind of speeds up the process. Alright guys, we need an apple, a pumpkin. We are going to need that Lionel hoof that I mentioned. The Volt Fin Trout, which we just got. Where are my Lionel hooves? And then last but not least, what am I missing? Come on, memory, don't fail me now. A sun shroom. I knew it. I knew I would know it when I saw it. Ah, doggone it. See? Controller's problems. Okay, so sun shroom. Let's see if I can do this right this time. Apple. Pumpkin. Volt Fin Trout. And last but not least, Lionel hoof. Go ahead and toss all 5 of those out at the same time. And then you can just kind of speed spam your way through all of this. And he gets super excited. Uh-oh, what went wrong here? Okay, one of the items might not have made it on there okay. Like if it bounces off, that'll cause a problem. The sun shroom. There we go. Now we can spam our way through the rest of the quest. Boom, baby, diamond. Okay, so we had 400 rupees going into this. You sell that diamond for another 500 rupees. You just made yourself almost 1,000 rupees, my friend. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it for the Korok Forest here, the quick version. It is fine to just jump back down here. You can teleport back to the shrine if you so desire. But yeah, folks, that's pretty much it. Wow, 3.5 hour stream today. Hot freaking dog. I can't say that's a new record, because I remember pushing 4 hours on my Breath of the Wild Master Mode series. I was like, wow, 4 hours. That was definitely my record. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and call this one good. So thank you all so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, guys, I really do always appreciate that. And until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Alright, I'll catch up on some last minute chat here, and then I gotta go water the horses. There has been some couch dancing going on that you couldn't see in the background. I just wasn't complaining about it. Alright, Hila, yeah, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. So with that, guys, I will bid you all farewell. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your 7th day of rest. I know I'm going to, but first, calisthenics and stretching are mandatory. Alright, guys, again, much